Damn, you bumped this hoe.
Go. Lately, I been getting paid off rap. Got me thinking, should I walk away from the trap? But how could I do that when it got me here? I know that the mean so close, I'm near. I'm rocking essential, cause God only nigga I fear. I don't even like the bitch, fell in love with her rear. Only time that we test when I tell her I'm here. Let her play with my kids, they hoe immature. Lately, I've been peeping these niggas trying to do what I do, so I switch it up quick. See me on the scene and they ask about the drip. If I'm on a plane, it ain't just for a trip. I got some bows in the suitcase filled. Say let's don't get paid every day, that's a myth. Wavy little nigga, they ride my drill. I be making play while you working your shift. Nah, I ain't nothing like you niggas. If I could've had 3 eyes, yeah, I would've did it. This shit you be saving, I spent it. Nigga, this ain't my bitch, I just rent it. Double R rich gang got a mint. Yo niggas sell dope, I'm trapping, it's different. Broke ass nigga transaction say pin. If it's about some money, hell yeah, I'm a nigga. I chill when I want you on break on permit. Nigga, I fuck and I leave, you be tender by bitch. Only one phone that guarantee money if I get a miss. $1 a letter, you got say let's text. I be lining up play while the tracker say out for delivery. Soon as I get it, belittle it. I ain't gon' lie, it's 2023, you ain't got a 10, nigga, you kidding me? Lately, I been getting paid off rap. Got me thinking, should I walk away from the trap? But how could I do that when it got me here? I know that the mean so close, I'm near. I'm rocking essential, cause God only nigga I fear. I don't even like the bitch, fell in love with her rear. Only time that we test when I tell her I'm here. Let her play with my kids, they hoe immature. Lately, I've been peeping these niggas trying to do what I do, so I switch it up quick. See me on the scene and they ask about the drip. If I'm on a plane, it ain't just for a trip. I got some bows in the suitcase filled. Say let's don't get paid every day, that's a myth. Wavy little nigga, they ride my drill. I be making play while you working your shift. I be getting so damn high that I can't even keep my focus. Every second, minute, hour of the day, I think about motion. I'm the type nigga, close the door on the bitch if she too open. You can't come around my gang, you ain't got no fucking motion. Motion, 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 motion. You ain't got no fucking motion. Motion, 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 motion. You ain't got no fucking motion. Motion, 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 motion. You ain't got no fucking motion. Motion, 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 motion. You ain't got no fucking motion. You can't.
Hey, Green, I don't know what happened, but what was you saying though about Brian Norman? You were saying that like Brian Norman the best in the welterweight division? Like you really believe that though, bro? You know what I'm saying? People say Jaron Ennis on a different level. Like they say Jaron Ennis is like way better than Brian Norman. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody is saying. You know what I'm saying? I know he looked good yesterday, but they say Jaron Ennis, he been knocking people out like that. They said Jaron Ennis, he would have knocked out that same person. They say he would have did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They said Boots would have did him like worse than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
But you seen how Boots did Thomas Delorme? You seen how he did that one nigga Castillo Clayton? The Castillo Clayton nigga beat his ass. Like Boots been fucking people up for real.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, them niggas was I don't know, man. Them niggas ain't Brian Norman Jr. I can tell you that much. Them niggas might be some. They might have been ranked higher, whatever the case may be, or fight niggas for eliminators and stuff. But them niggas ain't no Brian Norman Jr.
But that they say that Derek Cuevas, he not Jaron Boots Ennis though.
No, he not. But like we knocking niggas out. Like Jaron Ennis, when was the last time he knocked somebody out in 3 rounds? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
but he had like early knockouts. He knocked out a couple of people in the first round, like the way he did Thomas Delorme.
But I'm saying like when he like we gotta go by recent events, right? Like because Brian Norman, he just got his welterweight title. Jaron Ennis got his welterweight title before him. So when was if we go how many rounds it's taking if we going to average of rounds, like Santillian got knocked out in what like 9 or 10. You feel what I'm saying? Then he just knocked this Cuevas nigga out. And 3, Jaron Ennis, he went 12 rounds. He went 24 rounds with Karen. Then he went 6 rounds with this nigga David Avanesian. And then he went 10 rounds with Vila or some shit like that. Like so Jerron Ennis, like he cool, but like this shit that Brian Norman got going on, like this shit is different, man. Like he punching different, like you could tell the reaction to the power that he hitting these guys with, like they ain't able to sustain it. Then like he doing it, and like he showboating now, like all that showboating that Boost was doing, like I didn't see no showboating. His last two fights, like Brian Norman, his last two fights, he took a pose over the nigga that he knocked out. He was gonna take a pose yesterday, but the ref made sure he didn't get close enough, to take a picture on that nigga, because that nigga was blinking and shit, like trying to figure out, if he was in Puerto Rico or not. So, far as all the other welterweights, like, cause if we go over all the niggas that was trying to put their hat into the mix, like, niggas like Rashidi Ellis and the little nigga Jaleel Hackett, like, them niggas ain't been putting on no spectacular performances like that. Like this is what fighters is getting graded off of right now, like your performance. Like he been
Yeah, but
performing
they
at a
say
high level.
Jerron Ennis, they say he been doing that like basically like his whole career,
Yeah,
been
but
knocking
but
people out
but
like that.
Jerron Ennis wasn't no young champion though. Like
Oh
this
yeah,
nigga's only 24 years old. Like he's one of the youngest champions in boxing. Like it took Jerron Ennis, fairly a long time to become a world champion. You feel what I'm saying? And then we got again, once he got his belt, like what type of performances is you giving to people? Like you're not really giving people
what about
the
the
same
knockout with
performances.
Kieran? He knocked out what's his name? I mean David Avanesian, his first time defending the
But
belt.
it wasn't
People were
spectacular.
tripping though.
Like David Avanesian was way littler than him. Like he was pushing that nigga. he, he was pushing that nigga against the ropes, hitting them with uppercuts and stuff like
But
that.
Bootsy dropped that nigga with a left hook. Boots was putting hands on him. Boots
Yeah,
started fucking him up.
he was
He
putting his
beat
hands
him.
on Boost too. Like he
But
just
Boots, he stopped him faster than Terrence Crawford did. He stopped him faster than Terrence Crawford. So that was like kind of making a statement because he had a common opponent with Crawford.
hell
He
no.
did have a common opponent with Crawford.
Man,
He stopped him before
Terrence
Crawford.
Crawford damn near killed that nigga. Like
Yeah, he
he
did.
stopped him.
Yeah, he did. But I'm
Like
saying
that,
he
no,
stopped
that
him
nigga.
before
Look, they
Crawford,
said
though.
that nigga. Look, they said They said his breathing had stopped when when Terrence Crawford hit that nigga. Like Boost
Yeah,
not
but
punching
Boots,
like
he
that, bro.
stopped him like faster though, like before Crawford did. That's all
No,
I'm
look,
saying.
I could, even in Terrence Crawford, that's my favorite fighter, but nigga, that situation where they said him and B Norm was front, like that actually happened. Like he did buzz Crawford, my nigga, because Crawford went in there on like level one, and then the nigga Norman came in that bitch on level 10. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so you feel what I'm
But
saying?
it's just like sparring though. It's only sparring because they said Boots he dropped Brian Norman with a body shot when he sparred him. So I'm
Yeah,
not really gonna take too much
them
credit.
niggas, I don't believe them niggas though when they said that,
That what Posey said.
because if that happened, they would have had a video of that. They don't. If they don't
You
got
don't
no
believe
video
Bozy
proof,
Ennis? That what
if,
Posey said. Bozy Ennis, he said that.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe everything that Bosey said, because Bosey the same nigga who did an interview and said why Terrence Crawford won't give my son a shot, and they already had turned down a BLK Prime offer to fight, and then so I don't really believe everything that be coming out of his mouth. No disrespect to him, he a good coach or whatever, but
You said but Boots he turned down a fight with Crawford. He turned it down.
yeah, he turned down the fight because he didn't say, "Oh, run the fight," or he didn't push his handlers to make the fight. He let them niggas make the decision for him. You know what I'm saying? When he's the boss, he's supposed to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? So if you get a shot at the WBO champion, then you supposed to, yeah, nigga. Matter of fact, y'all supposed to already been sent the letter to the WBO like y'all did the IBF and got me that shot. You feel what I'm saying?
So Boots he turned it down like he ducked Terrence Crawford basically. He turned it down. He didn't
Yeah,
want to
he
fight him.
didn't. He didn't have when it was time to put his feet to the fire. He didn't have the same energy. Like he had the energy on the interviews, but in real life, he didn't have the energy. Like the energy is different on them interviews. What you saying and then what you doing. Like his energy not the same.
But now it seemed like he kind of friendly with Crawford. Like I be seeing Bozy, he be taking pictures with Terrence Crawford now. Like so, I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
I don't
yeah,
understand.
smoke with
That's the
him.
thing. I don't understand why they so friendly right now.
Yeah, like they not really pushing for that fight. That fight right there with Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Then they more so like trying to be friends with him. I see some of them Philly niggas like doing podcasts with Bernie the Boxer now, friendly as hell. But at first they was like, oh, we better than Crawford. We this and that. But now it's like, you know what I'm saying? They're not keeping the same energy. I'm not hearing that type of talk no more, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't know what happened. Yeah, because
I
that,
see Bozy now. He taking pictures with Crawford every time he want to
and
take a
then like
picture.
you know, like they kind of like giving Keyshawn all these props and stuff. Like I don't understand. I don't really
You think
understand all
Bootsy
that.
really wanted that smoke with Crawford? Like he was like talking the way he was like pressing Crawford because he seemed like he, you know what I'm saying? I thought he wanted to really fight him. The way that's what I believe though. That's why I was like really pushing for it. But now I see like, oh, these nigga friendly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, because you really you know, are really a student of the sport, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
I can see they don't want to fight Crawford. I see they really don't want to fight Crawford now.
If you hear the next young contender, you know he sound like he hungry, he sound like he want the shot, then you go, okay, like yeah, it's time for them niggas to
That's what it
rumble. But
sounded like. At least it sounded like they wanted to do
yeah,
it. That's
and
how it
then
made it
them niggas
seem.
is doing a lot of interviews saying they gonna do this and that, and
It was
talking
using
about
Crawford
Crawford
game.
opponents, all this and that, because everybody said, oh well, what did this fighter do to get the opportunity to fight Terrence Crawford? So now niggas can say the same thing with Brian Norman Jr. Well, what did David Avenesian do, or what did Karen have to do the second time to get a fight with Jerron Ennis?
Well,
You feel what I'm saying?
what if the people that support Boots, they gonna say that, well, Crawford, he said that he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight Boots. And that's what Boots said. Boots was like, man, you go ask Crawford. He said, don't ask me, ask Crawford that question. Crawford said he don't want to fight me. How you feel about that? Like Crawford, that's what he keeps saying. He said they be asking Boots, like, what you think about fighting Crawford? They still be asking him. And he'd be like, man, Crawford said he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight me. Because they say
Mm-hmm.
he's want to fight Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, because Crawford, like you basically like did like some sneak thieving shit, you know, with that belt. You feel what I'm saying? Because you feel what I'm saying? Like you could have just been like, shit, these niggas got the rematch. Shit, let them niggas fight for undisputed again, or whatever the case may be, or let me get the winner. Or he could have came to the fight and called Terrence Crawford out. His brothers was there. How come you wasn't with your brothers at the fight? You know what I'm saying? But you will wait, but you will talk about Crawford when it's a camera and somebody interviewing you. But when you got the access to really see the nigga in real life, like you ain't really like trying to.
Yeah, when he seen him, he saw that nigga. When he
Yeah,
showed
but
him to the
even before that, like nigga, if you supposed to get the winner out of whoever went undisputed, whether it was Crawford or Errol Spence, nigga, you should have been there. Nigga, that was one of the biggest events of the year. You should have been there. You should have been there like shit, nigga. Okay, nigga, whichever one of y'all niggas win, nigga, I got next. You feel what I'm saying? Or nigga, you feel what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure.
It's just like I honestly,
Norman feel like Norman should be there too, because the same thing. Like you got a big fight in your division when you could be next. You know what I'm saying? You feel like Brian Norman should show up to the Boots and Stanionis
yeah,
unification.
I would want him to. I
He
definitely would
said
want
he
him.
not though. They asked him yesterday. Maybe he
Nah,
not.
I hope they change. I hope they change their mind, man.
Maybe because they don't want to try to, you know what I'm saying, try to build them niggas up. Like he need them niggas. He probably feel like, man, I'm not gonna go there because I don't want to seem like I'm a fanboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas be feeling like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think he should go though because nigga he need to get on. He need to let them niggas know like nigga. I run 147 now. Whoever win out of y'all niggas, y'all gotta holler at me now. Like don't worry about Barrios. Don't worry about that nigga, bro. Y'all niggas got to holler at me now. I
So if
got
he
the
do show up, what
WBO
does that
belt.
say? Does that like say something about him? Like he not like he really don't want it, or does it say like That nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? What if he don't show up to that unification with Boots and Stanionis? How would you feel? Like, you know what I mean? Does it really matter or not?
I mean, it matter a little bit to me. I think I'll probably be 25% disappointed because that's free promotion. That's free promotion if you show up. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, because they got it when they put the cameras on, they be like, who in the building? You feel what I'm saying? Oh shit, the
Yeah,
WBO welterweight champion
yeah.
is in the building. Brian Norman Jr. After a spectacular performance, he got a lot of traction. You
You
feel what
gotta
I'm
be
saying?
there. Yeah,
You
for
feel what I'm
sure.
saying? Like he got a lot of promotion. You feel what I'm saying? Because he took like 10 months off, but due to his performance that he had, you feel what I'm saying? Like his name back buzzing. So you got to keep that shit going. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
You
You
got to
know,
press the line.
Boots and Stanionis, they fight like in a couple of weeks. That's like 2 weeks from now. They finna fight each other. So that's right around the corner. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You should. That's your division. That's the big fight in your division right there. You could be next. You
Yep.
could be next. So, you know what I'm saying? Put yourself in that position. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. Go for it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely think they need to pull up. You feel what I'm saying? Let them niggas know, like, yeah, you know, you know, due to the Ring magazine, they saying that this was a fight for the lineal, but we all know what's the best fight in the division. Me versus Ron Anderson if he win. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, they kind of like try to play that nigga. Eddie Hearn, the whole fucking promotion. They saying that Boots is number one, Stanionis number two. I don't agree with that. I
Yeah.
think Brian Norman better than Stanionis. I think Brian Norman number two. Some
They
niggas
need
think,
to pull up with they gotta pull up with their whole team, the Adrian Clark nigga, because he was at the fight with him. They
yeah,
gotta pull up with their whole team. They gotta because he got a team now. He gotta pull up with the whole team and say, nigga, we want this fight. And call Eddie Hearn out like nigga, like let's make this fight. Let's make this fight in Vegas, my nigga. You
yup.
feel what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. It could be about Brian Norman. You show up over there, you could, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be talking to Brian Norman. That's a great promotion. You be right there, you gonna be next. You could do all the interviews. My nigga, I think he gotta do that, bro. He gotta be at every fight, not just that one, but every time it's a fight going on, you gotta be there, bro. You know what I'm saying? The camera's gonna be there, the media, you know what I'm saying? You got to be there, bro. That's what Adrian Broner, he used to do that all the time. He used to be every time it was a boxing fight, he would be there front row, bro. And that's when Adrian Broner first was like blowing up in the sport of boxing. That's how Adrian Broner got big. He used to promote himself. He was a great self promoter. Adrian Broner, my nigga. Yeah, bro. That's how he blew up in boxing, nigga. I think Brian Norman could do the same thing, bro. He got to do the same shit, bro.
Yeah, I think I definitely think he should show up, show up with the team. You feel what I'm saying?
He
Go
got to
out there.
promote himself. He got to
Yep.
promote himself. He got to get his name bigger.
Yep, because he got to get his name bigger because like I said, it's a lot, it's great potential fights out there for him. You feel, especially if him and Jerron in his fight, that's a big fight. That's a big fight in the welterweight division. And then all the other guys that's coming up into the welterweight division, because Brian Norman, he's still gonna be there. He only 24 years old. He younger than Devin Haney. You feel what I'm saying? So he gonna be at 147 for at least the next 2 years. It's a lot of great fights that can happen. So he definitely should show up and push for that unification fight.
Like if you seen that nigga pulled up on Brian Norman, one nigga, that Japanese nigga after the fight. You
Yeah,
seen that?
that nigga he was nice as hell.
He was on Brian Norman though. Like he pulled up on him, said he want to fight him. So like say if Norman he don't fight Boots, damn, you got a good opponent right there, a Japanese fighter. He willing to fight him. So I think that's a good opponent for Brian Norman. That dude only got one loss on the record. He got a whole like country behind him. That nigga right there, bro. I think that could be a good opponent for Brian Norman, bro. They said that nigga got some power. He was calling out Jerron Ennis, that dude. He called out Jerron Ennis before. I remember. He said he would knock out. That's the one that said he would knock out Boots. That's the nigga, huh?
That inner that fake ass inner nigga.
He making some noise though. He making like some noise in boxing, huh? Who is that
Yeah,
nigga?
I don't know. Is he signed? Is he signed to the same promotion as Inouye and them niggas?
The Tekken promotions. I'm not sure about that, bro.
I don't, cause you know that they do like a co-promotion with Top Rank. So he might be like a part of their little deal.
Yeah, that's what I said. That could be like a good opponent for Brian Norman, bro. That dude got a whole
they got a big following over there. They got a
exactly. He got a whole country behind him. Japanese fighter. You know what I'm saying? So if he don't get a fight with Jerron Boots Ennis, you got a guy that's stepping up. He said he want to fight you. So I think that could be a good opponent right there, bro. Because you can't wait, bro. You can't wait for nobody. That's what Norman said last night. Norman said, bro, he said, I don't wait for no man. Cause they kept saying, like, what you think about this nigga or that nigga? He said, bro, I don't wait for nobody. He said, I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm not gonna wait for nobody. So I like when Brian Norman said that. So you got to keep your shit moving. Stay active. Oh, that dude ranked number 2 in the WBO. That dude, yeah. Jen Sasaki. Alexis Rocha, number 1. He the mandatory. Alexis Rocha, number 1. Alexis Rocha ain't shit no more. They might as well. He just got knocked out. Did a nigga just beat his ass? He got his ass.
Yeah, that nigga ain't shit.
And he got beat up recently, right? He didn't look good in the last one. I think they robbed the dude. They actually robbed the guy. That shit was crazy. But
because that nigga, because Tio, like I said, because it depends on how it play out. Because if this nigga Jerron Ennis, if he be standing on this, then he fight Tio so that they can try and promote that like it's 2 lineal champions fighting each other. You feel what I'm saying? So my nigga Norman, he gotta stay active, but yeah, Tio not keeping the same energy though, because when Tio moved up, he usually move up with the WBO.
And this dude got power though. This dude, Jen Sasaki, that nigga got 19 wins, 17 knockouts. So his knockout percentage 89%. He only got 1 loss. He got knocked out before somebody knocked him out. He do got a draw. He got a draw too. So Brian Norman probably should knock him out. You never know somebody else, but it could be kind of dangerous. That nigga got some power. So, and then some people feel like Brian Norman is kind of chinny, but this nigga been fighting bums actually. He just fought a ass nigga in his last one. He didn't even knock him out. For real. That's crazy. He fought somebody with 14 losses. Couldn't knock him out in his last one. That nigga probably ain't shit. This dude. I ain't gonna lie. He probably ain't shit. Oh, Andy Hirioka knocked him out. Andy Hirioka pretty good. He fought at 140. Seen him? He black and Japanese. Yeah, he's a black.
Oh yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah, I know.
Remember that dude? He pretty good. He had 40. Niggas sleeping on him. So McCardo and that nigga could be something. That could be a good one. But he got knocked out by that nigga. That nigga's a good fighter. He got knocked out by a 140. Somebody at 140. So Brian Norman should knock him out, bro. But we'll see. He do got some power. You know what I'm saying? He said he want that smoke with Brian Norman. He pulled up on Brian. Brian was kind of surprised when that nigga pulled up. He was like, what the fuck? This nigga came out of nowhere. I was shocked. I'm like, what? This nigga pulling up on people, bro. We gonna see, bro. But shit, if he don't fight Jerron Ennis, but hopefully, like you said, Teofimo Lopez, I don't think Tio really want to fight him. Tio said he want to fight, like, shit. He said he want to fight Jerron Ennis. Tio said he want to fight Boots.
Yeah, I think Tio was trying to cherry pick Boots after that performance against Karen, because Tio probably like, shit, if he ain't knock Karen out, I ain't got to worry about him knocking me out.
Everybody start calling out Boots after that.
That's what I'm saying. Because niggas, a lot of niggas, I think Stanionis try to cherry pick. That shit crazy.
You think so?
Because before then he was the boogeyman. Now niggas is trying to cherry pick and call that nigga.
Yeah, everybody said they want to fight Boots. You got
Yeah,
Standing on this fight.
after that performance, it was all type of niggas saying like, yeah, they want to fight Boots now, all this and that. Like, it's like, damn, nigga, like, cause they know they might be able to go the distance with Boots. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if he fight anywhere close to how he was fighting, like all like real sluggish and just like nonchalant. You feel what I'm saying? Because you in this boxing shit, sometimes you got to watch what you say after you have a fight that's kind of tough or whatever the case may be. Because if you telling niggas that I ain't get up for this fight, like so, you feel what I'm saying? Like what fight
He
is
was
going
making excuses.
You a boxer, like this your job. You supposed to train hard every fight that you got.
Yeah, for sure.
And we never heard that about Gervonta Ennis before him. Like he wasn't taking his training in the gym serious. We always heard that Boost work. He worked harder than Terrence Crawford in the gym. You feel what I'm saying? We always heard that. So when they made that excuse, I was like, man, I don't know if I believe that or not, or maybe he didn't take Karen serious, but. Like I said, like he did himself a disservice doing that.
And he looked bad. That was a bad performance, bro. He looked like shit in that one. I'm like, what the fuck? He was looking crazy. And then that was a rematch, bro. Like he should have been ready for Karen. You already been in the ring with Karen. You knew what to expect from that nigga, but you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And then he making a lot of excuses after. Come on, bro. Now he got a great opportunity. Another great opportunity for Boots. He fighting a Stanionis unification. And they put in the Ring magazine on the line. Oh man,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like if we going by styles, like Boots, he ain't gonna have to go nowhere for Stanionis gonna be right there. That's the way Stanionis fight. Stanionis gonna be right there. So
Boots out, bro, they gonna be on Boots. They gonna be like, oh, Boots, he the best. He number one welterweight in boxing. They gonna be dick riding him.
Yeah. If it's performance, but if he look like shit,
yeah. If he look bad, you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. But I think Stanionis, he not that like he's okay. Stanionis, he not a great fighter, man. Like
he like a C plus B minus fighter.
He looked good against that one nigga Butayev, but I think that was during Ramadan. Butayev probably was like fasting, so that's probably why he didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a good one though. Stanionis looked good in that one. You know what I'm saying? But his last performance, Stanionis, he didn't look like shit. I think he was on Canelo undercard.
Yeah, he fought that nigga. He fought that old nigga, Gabriel Marshall, that knocked out Trayvon Marshall.
Yeah,
that old Olympian. That nigga had just fought in the Olympics.
That was a bad performance. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't look dominant at all. He just looked like he just looked like a regular guy in there fighting. Like
when he fought against Thomas Delorme, he didn't look good in that one either. Too, he didn't really look good in that one. And Boots, he knocked out Thomas Delorme right after that in one round. The first round knocked him out. So, they got a common opponent with each other. They do. They got a common opponent, Thomas Delorme. Boots, he knocked him out in the first round. Stanionis, he didn't look good in that one. He kind of got exposed by Thomas Delorme a little bit. He didn't look good in that one for sure. You know what I'm saying? That was during the pandemic. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the pandemic, a lot of people wasn't training and shit. So a lot of fighters wasn't looking good during that time. A lot of fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that nigga, he looked like shit in that fight on Canelo and Munguia card. He looked like shit.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Boots might knock him out. I think Boots gonna beat his ass for real, bro. Come on, man. His last performance, he didn't look like shit. Stanionis, bro. So I think Boots should beat his ass. Boots should beat his ass.
Yeah, we gonna see what we gonna see what boost we get because he been shape shifting on niggas like we might get boogeyman boots or we might get cherry pick boots. You feel what I'm saying? Like we got to see which boots we gonna get. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this he better be ready for this one. I know he gonna be ready because this the unification. He said this what he wanted. He wanted unified. Now they put it.
I don't know. I gotta see it. I really can't take nothing that nigga say at face value no more because he said he was gonna knock Karen out the second time he fought him in. It was a tougher fight than the first one. So
He said
I
he was
gotta
gonna
see
knock
it.
him out the first one too. The first time he said he was gonna knock him out. Yeah, he kind
Like if the
of
crowd and see another thing with Boots he fight to the crowd like he don't really. It's like he be losing focus in there. Like now that he been fighting at home and stuff, it's like he be losing focus like or close to home. Because if the crowd getting frustrated with his performance, like it's like he be trying to like you know how you ever seen a nigga perform like a nigga doing a concert and they start booing or niggas start throwing shit and he be like, damn, that's how y'all niggas carrying it like.
yeah, yeah.
Like, he kind of start doing that instead of paying attention to the fight and really carrying out the game plan. But if his orders is just to go in there and knock him out, like he got to get back to breaking fighters down. Like now, I think he definitely gonna have to break Stanionis. I don't think he just gonna knock Stanionis out one punch. You got to go in there and break him down, kind of like how he did Roman Vila.
He way bigger though. Like Boots, he way bigger than them guys at 147. So he kind of like a weight bully. So I feel like Boots should really break him down, like get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? He way bigger than Stanionis, bro. He's strong.
Yeah, he is. He way bigger than
It
Stanionis.
should be like no match. This should be easy work for Boots. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This should be easy work for Boots, bro. And the way they promoting this shit, they say number one versus number two in the welterweight division. I disagree with that. I think Brian Norman is number two. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to Brian Norman Jr. when they say that Stanionis is the number two welterweight in boxing. Who did he beat to become number two? What the fuck did he do? That nigga ain't do shit in boxing, Stanionis. He beat Butayev, his best victory. But Brian Norman,
Yeah, that was in like 2020, what
besides that,
2022.
besides that, he ain't do nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you beat Butayev. I give you that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Brian Norman, he beat Santillan. Santillan was undefeated. He was the underdog. He knocked him out too, and he knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? In his backyard, in his city. You know what I'm saying? That was a great performance. That was crazy. So
yeah, I didn't understand that either. I thought they would have said, at least they would have said Barrios was ahead of that nigga. Like I'm like, damn, nigga.
yeah, to give Stanionis number two in the welterweight division, I disagree with that. I think Brian Norman number two. You know what I'm saying? I think he better than Stanionis. I think Brian Norman would beat Stanionis for real. Be disrespecting Brian Norman. They be yeah for sure. I got free smoke for you, Green. There you go. There you go.
All that Brian Norman bullshit, nigga. That nigga ain't no shit, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, you know it was a contract sent to that nigga. You talking crazy, nigga.
Nah, nigga.
Nah,
Nah,
nigga.
you got me
Nah,
fucked up,
nigga.
nigga.
It was a
Respect my
contract sent to that
motherfucking
bitch
fighter.
ass nigga.
Respect my
Nah,
motherfucking
nigga.
fighter.
He ain't gonna do nobody like that, nigga.
After that
He ain't gonna
performance,
do
nigga.
nobody like that, nigga. That nigga don't want no
Cause that
motherfucking
nigga
smoke,
Jerron
nigga.
and he
Him
went
and
24
Israel and his
rounds.
been on that bitch ass nigga ass. He got a
He went
contract. Why he
24
didn't
rounds
sign
with
it?
Kane.
He got a goddamn contract. Why did he sign it? Sign the
Because it was a
contract, nigga.
bullshit ass offer. That's why, nigga. It was a bullshit ass offer, nigga.
Now everything bullshit.
We don't sign bullshit, nigga.
Now
You hear what I'm
everything
saying?
bullshit.
That was a bullshit ass offer, nigga. And
Yeah.
it just went up. And it just went up, nigga. We not,
Why?
nigga.
Cause he beat
We
Derek.
Yeah, we knocked that nigga silly, nigga. We knocked that nigga silly in there. We making niggas forget that nigga lost his birth certificate
Man, that
last
nigga
night.
don't get no
That nigga
respect
ain't
for beating
know
up that nigga
nigga ain't
Derek.
know what his name. He blinked more
That
times.
nigga Derek ain't had no business being in the ring with a world champion. If you a true world champion, he wouldn't have lasted with boots either. Fuck out of here. Like Brian Norman did something.
Hell no,
Nah. T.O. could have did that nigga like that. Nigga ain't do nothing
hell no.
special. Hell
Boots is
nah,
getting hit
boots
with
or
all
boot.
type of
Nah,
left
shut
hooks.
your capping ass up and tell him to
Boots getting
sign
hit
that
with all
offer that
type
he
of
got.
left hooks, nigga.
Tell him to sign that offer that he got. That's what you can start by
Man,
doing.
I don't even know why you bringing that offer up. That shit old news. That shit
That shit
old
ain't
news.
no news. That offer
That
still
shit
in his
old news. They
email.
might as
Like
well.
I told your homie Ben, that offer
Man,
still in his
they,
email. He can sign it if he
they can
want
go wipe their ass with
and get
that
his head
contract. That
knocked
shit
off.
over with.
He can
They can
sign
go
it
wipe
if he
their
want
ass
to
with
get
that
his head
contract, nigga.
knocked off.
We don't know nothing about that offer no more,
Man,
nigga.
you know what time it is. You
The
know
price
exactly
just
what
went
time
up.
it is for my fighter.
The price just went up, nigga. Y'all better worry about that standing on this nigga.
You know
That
exactly
better
what
look
time
good
it is for
against
my
him.
fighter, nigga.
Y'all better look good against him. All them excuses y'all made that last fight, talking about, oh, y'all might have a little more pop at 154. Don't go in there and go two for nail with standing on this, my nigga.
We can go
You
two
feel
for
me?
nail with whoever we want to go two for nail with. Y'all just sign that offer that y'all got to get in the fucking ring with it.
Our performance has been
Politicking and shit.
spectacular. Our
Politicking and
performance
shit.
has been
We
spectacular.
want to be able to
We
clear a
knocking
million
people
after our
out.
taxes. We want this. We want Barack
Exactly.
Obama back in
Exactly.
office.
Ain't shit for
We
free.
want this. My
Ain't nothing for
president is
free in
black
this world.
ass nigga. Stop
Ain't nothing for
politicking.
free in this world, brother.
Man, shut up.
Ain't nothing for
Stop
free in this
politicking.
world.
Man, come on.
You know what I'm saying? The only
No,
thing
I
that's
don't
gonna
feel
be
none of
free
that. I feel
is
like
that
y'all got an
fade you.
offer that
Is
y'all
that
didn't
fade you
sign.
and senior
And
can
y'all
run?
around here
Now you and senior can
politicking.
run that
And now
fade.
y'all
That's
got a
fade
win
you.
over Derek. And you talking about his stock went up because how he did Derek. You
Yeah,
niggas sound
spectacular
silly.
performances.
Fight Boots, nigga. And
We
stop
put
ducking. You got
spectacular
the contract
performances
for
in the
Boots
division.
before Derek.
We put spectacular performances.
Man,
We
there
didn't have
ain't
the
no
best.
spec
We didn't have
versus
the best
who?
performance in the division.
Versus who? Y'all niggas would shit on Tank Davis if he
Barrios,
did
he never
somebody
got
like
beat up
that.
by. Never
Man,
got
the
beat up
hell
by that
no.
little
When
ass
Tank
fat
Davis
nigga.
do that shit, y'all call them nobodies.
Man, that little
Y'all
ass
call
nigga
him no man.
almost beat
Derek was a
Barrios up.
nobody, bro. We not gonna overhype this win. He made up his bed. He was
No,
supposed to do that.
Tank
Stop
Davis.
capping for
Tank
that nigga,
Davis
bro.
ain't Brian Norman
Stop
built.
capping for that nigga, bro.
Tank Davis ain't Brian Norman. He already
See,
beat
I
Tank
really
Davis
be
up
on you
before.
niggas' head, and y'all
He
ain't got
already
nothing to
beat
come
Tank
back
Davis
with,
up
bro.
before.
I be
He beat
killing
Tank
all these
Davis up
Brian
before.
Norman fans. I kill Brian Norman too. Like I tell him, bro, if you really wanted that smoke, you would have signed that off, and you'll be making more than a
No,
million dollars.
he showed you that he
He ain't
faded
show
you.
me shit. He showed me what he could do against Derek.
No, you seen that nigga Tim Bradley last night.
I
He like
seen
you said.
Derek.
No, I'm talking about when Senior was in the building. Tim Bradley, he ain't
I
get out
just
of
seen
line.
Derek, bro. I seen what he did to Derek. That's all I
Yeah,
seen what
he
he
made
did to
that nigga
Derek, bro.
clean.
His daddy ain't no fighter
He
no
had
more.
that
His
nigga
daddy can
clean.
get beat the fuck up if you want that. So that smoke with me, bro. Cause
Nah, you
you
don't
be
want no
chilling.
smoke with
Now,
Senior,
yeah, you
nigga.
be chilling for that nigga like for real, bro. And
Yeah,
you
you
can
don't
come
want
with
no
him.
smoke with Senior, cuz.
You can come with
Senior,
him, bro.
that's not Bill
You
Haney, bro.
always chilling, but
That's
that
not
man
Bill
talking about
Haney,
what he
bro.
gonna do to me and
He
all
gonna
this
run a
shit.
fade.
And I gotta
He'll
run
run
the
a
smoke.
fade
You
with you,
keep
bro.
bringing that nigga up. Don't be trying to put it on me like I'm calling him out. You keep saying
No,
that.
I'm
I ain't
no,
saying that.
I'm gonna tell Senior to
You
get
keep
on
doing
your
all that
ass.
dumb shit.
I'm gonna tell Senior to get on your ass because you talking
He
about
can't
his
get on
son.
my
He
ass.
already beat
He'll
that
get beat
Philly
the
nigga
fuck
up for
up, bro.
lying on
Stop
his
playing with
son.
me.
He beat that
If you
Philly
don't play
nigga up for
with
lying
yourself,
on his son about that sparring.
man. And why didn't he sign that contract? He want to get on somebody's ass.
Well, you seen
Oh,
Senior
okay
sign a
then.
contract.
Oh,
You
okay
seen
then.
Senior did a contract. He made sure the money was right. He paid that Philly nigga, then he beat him up.
He still ain't got no money right because the fight still ain't happening because
No, I'm
they ain't
talking about
want to
that Philly.
fight.
They already beat a Philly
I'm talking about
nigga up.
I'm talking about that fight that didn't happen because he didn't want to sign on that dotted line. That's
No,
still in his email. It's
look. You
still in
gotta
his
understand what
email.
happened.
It's
What
I
happened due to
understand what
that not
happened. That he got
happening.
a contract in his email that he still ain't signed on the dotted
Man,
lines. I know exactly what
they
happened.
can
I know
they can go
exactly
wipe
what
their ass
happened.
with that
You need to
contract.
stop capping for him. Tell him to sign that
They can go
contract.
wipe their ass with that contract.
Nah, ain't nobody
We
finna
not with none of
watch
Eddie
nothing,
Hearn
nigga.
bullshit, bro. We not with
Nigga,
none of Eddie Hearn
he gonna
bullshit,
tear
bro.
his ass up like I'm finna go in the house and tear these wings stop wings up.
Nah,
Yeah, that's how
no,
you gonna
you
do
better start eating wings, cause you might have to catch a fade pretty soon.
him. He said you better stop eating wings. You might have
Yeah,
to catch a
you might have
fade
to catch a
pretty soon.
fade, and
Well, I
then
would beat that nigga ass, bro.
you don't want the Normans to get over him because they already beat Robert Garcia fighter up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The word on the street is you
Well,
getting trained by Roy Jones.
they got
Word on
drill
the
from
street is
Pete
you was a
Cola
Roy
in the
Jones
cone out
fighter.
there with Bozy now.
Hey,
So you
word
know
on the
what
street.
time it is
Hey,
with drill from Pete Cola in the
Cantrell. Word
cone.
on the street is you one of the Ballsy fighters now. I mean, you want to Roy Jones fighters. Now you seen what You seen what your
I'm one of
fighters
Roy
handled?
Jones fighters now. Who put
Yeah,
that? Who put that stamp on? Who put that
yeah.
jacket on?
That's word on the street. You one of Roy
That's
Jones fighters
that's the
now.
word on the street.
Now, did you see
Who
what
put
your
this
fighters
on the
handled?
street?
Now, did you see what
Lord
your
have mercy.
fighters
Now
Xander did to
somebody
Roy
fighting.
Jones
Now I'm a
fighter when he
fighter.
fought him? Did you see what your
Huh?
fighters Xander did to Roy Jones fighter when he fought him? He beat that nigga up,
Do you know when y'all got a contract, y'all didn't sign it?
bro. We don't fight for free, bro. We don't fight. That's not pro box. They
Do
wasn't
you
fighting.
do
That
you
wasn't
not
a
do
pro
you
box
not know
fight,
that
bro.
that's called ducking?
That's not a
Because
duck.
you was the
That's
main
not a
one up
duck.
here. You was the main one up here talking
We
about
told
Boost
that
got an
nigga what
offer
we
that he
wanted.
didn't
We
sign.
told
He
Mosey what
ducking.
we wanted to
You was
fight
the
him for.
main one up here talking about Boost got an offer that he didn't sign. He ducking. Now when it happens to your fighter, you got every excuse in
What
the
offer
book.
did he get?
Just keep it a buck.
What offer? What offer?
Nah, just man, you know what offer I'm talking about.
Which
Stop
you talking
talking
about Virgil
crazy, bro, because
Ortiz?
they just came out with another report talking about his a senior was asking for another $200,000. So don't tell me it wasn't an offer
I don't
reported.
believe them niggas. I don't
I
believe that
believe it. I
man.
believe it.
I
But
don't believe that
you
man.
was the same one up here
I don't believe that man.
criticizing Boost by not taking the offer with Virgil Ortiz and moving up, calling him a
We
duck. But when
did
it happens to your fighter, again, you
because he
niggas can't
already
handle the
agreed to
pressure.
it. He
You can't
already
handle the
agreed to
pressure,
it.
bro. And that's
No,
all it is,
he
bro.
said he would fight
Just
Virgil
keep it
after that
100.
Aaron performance. You not putting it in context. Only reason he
Couldn't
said he
win
would
in
fight Virgil
contact.
because he got
You
beat
talking
up
about
by Ken.
somebody else's performance. I'm talking about what your fighter did. I ain't gotta worry about what nobody else did.
We
I'm talking
whoop
about what
niggas
your
feet.
fighter. Stay on
We
topic.
whooping feet, my nigga.
You
We
ain't do it.
whooping
You
niggas feet.
fought Derek.
Boots ain't whooping feet.
What are you
He didn't
talking
whoop
about,
Aaron
man?
feet. Aaron didn't get his feet
He
whooped.
won the fight. Boxing
Man,
is
we
a
whooping
12 round fight.
but it's a
You know
difference
that.
though. We whooping
You
feet.
know that, bro. It ain't
We
no
whooped that
difference.
nigga feet.
It ain't no difference.
That nigga
Oh, ain't no
Santillion, that
difference.
nigga got his feet whooped. We whooping
If you
niggas
win,
feet.
you win. If you lose, you lose.
No,
That
it's a
man told you
difference.
in that movie,
It's a
win it by an
difference.
inch
Man, we
or a mile.
whooping feet.
Winning is winning.
It's a difference. Because
It ain't no difference.
because Terrence Crawford, he didn't just beat Errol Spence.
Terrence
He
Crawford
whooped
ain't
that nigga
did
feet.
nothing either. He went out there and then marketed himself right and lost a lot of money, left a lot of money on the table. He ain't did nothing. He just undefeated.
So what did
You
Boost do?
overhyping him too.
So what did Boost do?
What didn't Boost do? What
What
didn't
did
Boost
Boost
do?
do
What didn't
besides some
Boost
bum
do?
ass niggas to his
What
promotion?
didn't Boost do? Why
Them
won't
niggas some
nobody
bum
fight him
ass
then? Why
niggas.
your fighter dropped his belt and ran out the division, just left it in his hand? Why the other
Because
fighter
we
didn't sign on the dotted line?
because
What
everything we
didn't
said
Boost
we
do?
wasn't gonna do,
What didn't Boost
everything
do?
we said we wasn't
What
gonna do,
didn't
we
Boost
did.
do?
We moved to
What didn't
154
Boost
and won
do?
the belt.
You gonna stop
Something
hating on
Boost
my
scared to
fighter.
do.
See, every time I
Scared
get
to
on your ass, you
Boost
change the
your
narrative.
fighter
Now you
scared to
finna go
go
to
to
somebody else.
154.
Now you finna go on the side. Just
Why your
put your
fighter
ass on
scared to
both of
go to
your fighters, Brian
154?
Norman and Terrence Crawford.
Hey,
He dropped his
why is
belt
your
and left
fighter
it right
scared to
in
go
his
to
hand.
154?
And
Why is
then
all
and
your
then
fighters scary as shit?
and then look at you.
Why is all your fighters scary as shit?
And then look at you. You
Why
talking
is all
about
your
Brian
fighters
Norman
scary
Jr.
as
now.
shit?
Your fighter left the belt at 147, and then Brian Norman,
He
he get a
left blood
contract and
on it.
don't
He
sign it.
left blood
What's
on
up
the
with
belt
your
though.
nigga?
Boost didn't beat nobody up for his
What's
belt.
up with your nigga?
Boost didn't beat
He
nobody up
left
for his
blood
belt.
on the belt, though. He left who? Errol Spence blood? Errol Spence duck boost too.
Man,
What you
Errol Spence
talking
got
about?
his feet whooped.
Just like your fight.
Man, Boost
So
would have
stop
never
capping.
did. Boost ain't never beat
Stop
nobody
capping,
up
nigga.
like that.
All three of your
Boost ain't never
fighters.
beat nobody up
All
like that.
three of
Errol
your
Spence got
fighters,
his feet
nigga.
whooped.
All three of your fighters got did like that, nigga.
You feel
All
what I'm
three of your
saying?
fighters got did
I'm
like that,
starting to
nigga.
think. I'm starting to think you
He
scared
say
of
you feel what I'm
Chantel.
saying? That's my nigga.
You
Give
starting
me
to be
green
scary
ass
like your
crazy.
fighter. You starting to be scary like your fight because your fighter Xander, he dumb scared of my nigga
That's
Talib.
green for you.
He dumb scared of Talib.
Off the
All your
wall
fighters
shit you gotta
scary as
do.
shit.
Ain't nobody believing that
All
shit
your
you talking
fighters
about, nigga.
scary as shit.
You know what
That
time it
nigga
is with my
Boost,
fighter.
he scared to fight that
You know what
Russian nigga.
time it is with my
He
fighter.
scared to
Like I
fight
told
that
your
Russian
homie
nigga.
Ben. I told your homie
He scared
Ben.
to fight that
Your
Russian nigga,
fighter
and he
got
was
an
scared of
offer.
Virgil Ortiz.
Y'all was
And
the
your
first
fighter
niggas
Xander,
up here on this panel
he's
talking
scared of
about Boost
Talib.
Up Virgil. Y'all niggas was the first niggas
And your
up here on
fighter
this
scared to
panel
fight
talking about
Xander.
Boost Up
Your fighter
Virgil.
scared to fight
And
Xander.
then now when your fighter get an offer, what you call that? Why it can't be the same thing?
Cantrell, you contradicting
Why you
yourself.
can't say it's
You
the same
contradicting
thing?
yourself. You contradicting yourself because
I ain't contradicting shit,
Your
bro.
fighter
Like,
Xander, he was
I'm
willing
just
to fight Virgil. Your fighter Xander was willing to fight Virgil, but Boost wasn't.
can't keep it hot, big
He want
dog.
Xander. He wanted to fight Virgil, but Boost didn't.
Man, they ain't got nothing to do with Boost.
It do got something to do with Boost
It
because
ain't
Boost
got
is
nothing to
scared.
do with Boost.
But Boost said he wanted all the big fights at 154.
It ain't got nothing to do with Boost Green.
Man,
Talk to me,
your
man.
fighter's scary, bro. That nigga scary.
Oh man, not that
And
he's
them niggas
scary.
scared. They scared of
Hey,
Terrence Crawford.
listen.
Now they want want to be
Hey,
Terrence
Dre
Crawford
from P.
friend though.
Cole in his corner though.
No,
Fuck is you talking
but why?
about? How you gonna be scared with a nigga like me in his corner?
But why is they cool with Crawford now? Why they want
What
to
you
take pictures with
mean?
Crawford
We
all them
called that
niggas?
nigga out and he gave us his belt. Respect.
No, he
We
didn't
could be
get
cool
shit.
with a nigga that just
Them
gave
niggas
us his
snitched for
belt.
that belt.
Respect.
Them niggas snitched for that belt. They was
He won't no
emailing
smoke
niggas for
because he
that
damn
belt.
sure ain't fighting to defend for the belt.
He didn't
So
have to. He
respect.
beat the champion
You want
for it.
nigga to be extra on it.
He beat
Oh,
the
nigga,
champion
still
for it.
fight me, nigga. Still fight me, nigga. Nah, nigga, you just handed that shit over. Respect.
No,
I'ma
they
holler.
stripped him.
Hey, tell your
They
mama and them I'll be over Thanksgiving, nigga. I fuck with you, young buck. I'm gonna beat your ass though if you ever try me.
they
You
stripped
know
that
that.
nigga.
That's why you had it.
So
Hey, nigga, because he went drill from P. Cole in this corner, nigga. Fuck is
man,
you talking about?
man,
You know
you
how
better
we
hope
fight?
Senior don't bump into you, cuz
Yeah,
y'all
see, I
right
don't
next
want
to
no
each other.
damn smoke. I've been
I know
told
you
that
don't
nigga
want
about
no
this
smoke
stuff.
with
He
Senior.
ain't been back to the panel.
The way he packed out that Philly nigga, I know you don't want no smoke with Senior.
And the
And Senior
news.
right next to you.
And the
That's an easy
news.
fight to make.
And the
Now
news.
is you gonna
RBL.
duck Senior? Is you gonna duck
Welterweight
Senior?
world champion of the world.
Hey,
Is
Gregory,
the
why you
fight?
want him to fight Senior though?
Now you
Yeah,
talking all
because
this
he don't want
you
no
talking
smoke.
all this contract shit,
Nah, because he
Cantrell.
don't want no,
Now if
because he
Senior
don't
send
want
you a
no smoke.
contract, is you gonna
That's
Who
why he
don't
sign
want
want
to
no
put everybody,
smoke?
see what I'm saying? He
is you
want me to
gonna
fight
sign a
Who
everybody
don't
but
contract
want
him.
no
with the
smoke,
nigga
hey
you want,
Drill?
nigga?
Green don't want
Is
no
you doing a
smoke.
lot of
Brian
woofing?
Norman Sr. don't want no smoke.
Is you doing a
Motherfucker
lot of
Brian Norman
woofing?
Jr.
Now
don't
if
want
Senior
no
send
smoke.
you a
Ben
contract, is you gonna
Israel don't
sign it
want
like
no
that
smoke.
Philly nigga
None of them
did?
niggas don't want no smoke. H Money. You know how I'm rocking. I'm coming out with it.
No,
You
you
know,
just
them
talking, my
niggas know
nigga.
how I'm coming.
You just talking
Them
animated,
niggas
my
know
nigga.
how I'm coming.
I don't know if you gonna catch
Boy,
that
you know
fade.
how I'm coming on your ass,
Hey,
boy.
hey Gregory,
Nigga,
remember when
is you gonna sign the offer that Senior
Are
sent
you
you?
gonna sign off for that still in your email?
Is you gonna sign the offer that Senior sent you?
Nigga, fuck is that
Don't try
nigga
and
talking
price
about? I had to,
yourself
hey,
out.
nigga, see me
Don't try and
bobbing and
price
weaving,
yourself
nigga, like the
out
nigga
the
on
fight,
biker
nigga.
boy should have been doing.
Don't try and
I was
price
in
yourself
and
out
out.
the fight, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Because you could be next. You feel what I'm saying? They running phase, my nigga, and you right next door to them niggas. You in Florida, they in Georgia. Y'all right next to each other. That's an easy fight to make. You can have Roy Jones, Antonio Tar, whoever that the fuck else you want to come to the fight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's see if you gonna keep that same energy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can bring whoever you want, Roy Jones Jr., Antonio Tar, who else from down there? Rick Ross, nigga, whoever the fuck else you want to bring to the fight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you don't try and price yourself out the fight, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Cause
I
you
don't
what?
feel shit you saying.
Yeah, don't try and price because you don't got a belt. You don't got a belt. You don't got a belt, so you don't got no leverage. So whatever offer you get sent, just make sure you sign it, my nigga. You don't got no leverage. You don't got no belt. Brian Norman, he just came off a performance, a win. You know what I'm saying?
K Drill already had beef with Brian Derby Senior on the panel. Remember? K Drill
Yeah,
he was yelling at that nigga. He
yeah. He was
knocked him
called.
out.
He disrespected Brian Senior, but you got to keep that same energy at the press conference. You got to keep that same energy at the press conference. You gonna keep the same energy? You know what I'm saying?
That nigga crazy.
You got to keep the same energy at the press conference. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. And y'all, and again, y'all niggas is right next to each other. Now he squabbled a Philly nigga. The Philly nigga came to the A. He squabbled that nigga. Now y'all right next to each other. Y'all could definitely get down. You know what I'm saying?
K Drill been having beef with that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
And
K
yeah, like
Drill.
you doing all these shadow boxing drills with the camera on me. Like now let's see if this shit work in real life for you. Cause I know what Senior gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? He putting his hands on and he pressing the line. You see that nigga Tim Bradley? He didn't get out of pocket yesterday. Didn't nobody even see that nigga? Like he was somewhere high in between the fights. You know what I'm saying?
But K Drill want all the smoke with niggas though. You know how K Drill do it. Ain't that right, K Drill? You ain't ducking that nigga. You ain't. He was ready right here. He said, "I was looking for you." When that day when he seen him on the panel, he said, "I've been waiting for you." He told him that. I remember that. K Drill,
Yeah,
remember that
he
shit?
got, but
Yeah.
He
we
said,
gotta
"I've
see
been
what
looking
happened
for you. I've
when
been
they
waiting
in
on
front of
you."
each other
Cause
though.
I was like building it up. I was building that up for a couple of weeks. K Drill was like, "Bro, fuck that nigga." He said, "Tell that nigga H Money." So
Yeah,
I
that nigga
put the
Cantrell,
fade
he
up
was
with them
woofing.
niggas. I
Cantrell
set it
was
up
woofing
that
at he was woofing at that nigga like that nigga won't fade him. But Senior, he a
Hey,
fade
Drill ain't
Cantrell
scared of
though.
that nigga though. He not scared from. Well,
Yeah,
when K Drill
I don't
talked
know
to
if
him,
he's
K Drill
scared.
was going off on that nigga.
I don't. Hey, H, I don't know if he's scared, but when the bed knives come out, Cantrell, He not gonna be a
When
favorite.
you
I'll
gonna
tell you
do it?
that much.
You worrying about what that nigga can do? Stop dick hugging. When you gonna do it?
Hey, I don't. I'm not a boxer, brother.
And that
I'm not a
nigga ain't either.
boxer.
You seen his professional career? I'll fuck that nigga up. Just like I'm gonna fuck his damn son up with Boots. Boots gonna get in that
Yeah,
ring
that's
and
what I'm saying.
destroy
Like
his
you doing
son.
all that woofing. You doing it now when he pressed the line on you, keep the same. You know what I'm saying? You talking about what you gonna do this?
Man, stop playing with me. For real.
K-Dro, you not worried about that, huh?
Not at all. Bro, ain't nobody. This nigga started talking about what Brian Norman gonna do, talking for this nigga. And then when I go to, hey, protect yourself at all times. Now this what you saying? Nah, nigga. Tell that nigga to come with the smoke. I'm gonna shut his ass down and have him running out the panel just like I did before. If you want to do it in person, he can get his ass whooped.
It sound like he trying to do it in person, K-Drill. The way how Green
It's
said
good.
it.
Tell him bring the smoke. Pull up with Ben and Green so they can witness it.
You seen him fight. You seen him when he fought that one nigga. Was you
Yeah.
impressed by it? When you seen them
I
fight?
seen him when he fought in his professional career. I wasn't impressed by that shit either.
You ain't worried about that nigga at all?
Not at all. Not at all.
See, like Gregory was trying to scare you by saying, "Oh, go fight him, like fight that nigga." Then you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you would be worried about it, or it would like intimidate you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't worried about that shit. I got real life shit to deal with. That nigga wants to smoke. He know where I'm at. Right here on the H Money Boxing Show. And I went off on that nigga on the H Money Boxing Show, and he pulled back up since.
Was you impressed by his performance last night, Brian Norman Jr.? Did he look
Nah,
good
like I
to you?
told you earlier, I ain't impressed by that shit at all. He made up his bed.
What about
The
his
nigga,
knockout when he knocked him out in round number 3?
that's what he was
That was
supposed to do. If you see
they
the
saying,
opening, do that.
they saying that he better than Boots now. They saying he
Do
got
not.
more power than Boots.
Then why didn't he sign that contract?
Yeah, I
I
try
ain't
to
trying to
ask
hear all
the
that
same
camp shit.
question. I was asking the same question. They said it was the buddy or something. They said they didn't give him what they was asking for. That what Green said in being Israel. They said that
Yeah.
Brian Norman was asking for a certain
And I
amount.
respect that. And I always stood on that. I respect that. You want to hold out for your $3 million, but don't get up here woofing, talking about you going to do this, all that, and the other
Do you
when
feel
you
like he
had the
was asking
opportunity
for
to
too
do it
much,
and you
maybe?
didn't do it.
Do you feel like he was trying to price himself out, asking for
Yeah.
something he wasn't
That's
gonna get?
exactly. And then get on every interview and talking about what he would do and all this, that. If you had the opportunity to do it, like, you going to get more money regardless after that fight. Win, lose, or draw.
You feel like they capping though, Brian Norman Sr. and Brian Norman Jr.?
Man, if Brian Norman would have lost that fight, he would have got another opportunity just how he knocked out Gio. He would have got another opportunity. Only thing he had to do was keep winning after that loss with Boots. Keep winning. Become a champion again. That shit don't just work like that. You just leave out of it just because you take one loss. I have seen plenty of people. Look at Pitbull Cruz. Look at a lot of them, bro. Like, come on, bro. Anybody career can change around, bro. It's how dedicated you is. Now, me included. I was running around here running my mouth talking about Benavidez ain't want no smoke. He ain't want no smoke. He took that fight and handled business.
He
Real
did.
nigga shit.
He did, but he waited until Morrell had
I
that
don't
bad
give a
performance.
damn.
He waited, yeah,
He
he did,
took
but let me hear me out. He waited until Morrell had that bad performance with Hot Rod. Once Morrell looked bad against Hot Rod when he got exposed in that one, that's when he went to go fight him. But you're right, he did go fight him and he beat him. You're right, he went to go fight him. He did.
like what's the hold up, bro? Like, no, what I was saying was the hold up is like he should have took that fight immediately. When you send a damn low ball and the motherfucker signed it, it should be 3 to 4 fights in between that. You should go ahead and fight it.
You
You
feel like
got the
he's ducking
offer.
boots? Is he ducking boots? Brian Norman?
That's what I'm saying, because them same two niggas, Green and Ben, was the first niggas up here talking about Virgil duck Boots.
You told
Boots
Brian
duck
Norman Sr.
Virgil.
that day you told him, you said you don't want no smoke with my fighter. You said fight
Fact.
my fighter. You said fight Bosey's son. You stood on business. You did stand on business, but you kept the same energy, bro, and you didn't waste no time. You didn't waste no time with that nigga, bro. You got straight to it. You was mad as fuck, bro. You was mad about your fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? You my nigga, you stood on business. I gotta give you your respect on that one, bro. You kept the same energy. Cause I was building that shit up like for a couple of weeks with y'all too. Just the same way like Green doing. And then when you seen that nigga that day, man, you went off on that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You bombed on that nigga, bro. You took off on that nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? So with that
It's the mob, nigga. It's the mob. We don't just say that shit. You know what the mob represent, nigga. This shit ain't no.
bro. You was mad.
Nigga be talking sweet.
And you was mad as fuck. And that shit was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Jerron Ennis, he got a fight coming up. Oh, that nigga, he got a fight coming up with Stanionis. I think Jerron Ennis gonna beat his ass. I think Boots gonna beat his ass. I got Boots. I think Boots gonna knock him out.
I mean, I don't even give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if we beat him up for 12 rounds. That works for me.
I'm just saying. I really think Boots gonna knock him out. I think Boots gonna stop that nigga, and they gonna be on Boots.
I want the experience. I want the experience. I want the experience. They don't have to be on this. Just like they ain't on Shakur. I want the experience. Take your 12. Take your time.
I say that because he gonna be the unified champion in the welterweight division. He gonna be the ring magazine champion. You know what I'm saying? So it gonna look good, K Drill. It gonna look real good if he do that.
I really, you know me, H. I don't care nothing about that shit. I care about that nigga fight.
You don't care about
no, I care about who they fight in the best competition because the unification be with a nigga like Barrios. I know Barrios can't beat him.
Championships, K Drill. He won in more championships.
But everybody like Bariche, he wasn't no damn Regis Prorate. Like these niggas don't. These niggas get. I'm happy for them for getting their money.
Division. Who is that guy? Is it Brian Norman? Who's the other best welterweight? You know what I'm saying?
None of them niggas.
So
none of them. I fuck with Tiger Johnson before I fuck with any one of them niggas.
I don't know about that. So you like Tiger Johnson?
Yeah, I fuck with him. T. Crawford fuck with him. I fuck with him.
But I'm saying,
he do his stuff though.
Niggas though. What about the other guys? Like, what about Barrios? What about Devin Haney? He moving up to 147. What about Ryan Garcia? He moving up to 147. What you think about them niggas?
Hey man, listen. Skills pay the bills. As long as your skills carry, I think all them guys got a chance of. And I've been told you, them guys are generational talents. They all special in their own way. Whether it's a job, whether it's athleticism,
generational talent.
No, hell no.
Who you got, Brian Norman or Devin Haney at 147?
In a fight?
Yeah, at
147. If Devin Haney come to box and not to fight Devin Haney, he won't land that shot.
Norman kind of strong. He a strong
he
fighter.
He can't get inside on a fighter with boxing abilities. It ain't about being strong. Lamont just showed you that. I can stand in the pocket and make you miss. You niggas used to clown on me when I say 1 foot, not you, H Money, but when I used to tell them niggas 1 foot in the tire, 1 foot out the tire, them niggas didn't understand what I was saying at the time because them niggas don't know shit about boxing. It's a difference when your power and your strength can't connect because this nigga is too fast. 1 foot in the tire, 1 foot out that tire, and you try to maintain for 24 rounds and see how long you last. You got to be a special motherfucker. Nigga, what you talking about? Nigga don't know what you talking about. 1 foot in the tire, 1 foot. Nigga, that means you face to face. You making this nigga miss, and you popping the shit out of this nigga. You finna beat and work his ass from head to body. Head.
Would you say that Tiger Johnson, he's one of your fighters? He your fighter at 147? You like
Tiger? Hell nah. Gerard Boots Ennis will slaughter his ass. No, nigga. Gerard Boots Ennis.
I'm not saying if he could beat Boots. I'm not. But you said you like him. You said you rock
Yeah. I like him over Brian Norman Jr. I like him as an upcoming fighter. I like him over all the rest of them niggas. I think he got better skills than them niggas. I think Brian Norman Jr. is gonna match his set when he fights somebody with elite skills. And the only person with elite skills in that division is Gerard Boots Ennis at this time. Give Tiger Johnson some time.
Then you don't think nobody else is like elite besides him?
Nah, not like Jerron. Ain't nobody elite like that, man. Not in that division.
Dang. Not even Brian Norman Jr.?
Nah.
Dang. So Brian Norman Jr., some people say he the next Sugar Shane Mosley. How you feel about that? They call him the next Shane Mosley.
Because he beat up Derek.
But nah, they said
And he
because he's
knocked
a
out
world
Gio.
champion. Well, yeah, they say he's a world champion. They say he a world champion. They say he got power. That what Ben Israel was telling me earlier when y'all was going at it. He was like, nigga, he said Brian Norman the best H Money. He said Brian Norman got better power than Boots. They saying he gonna knock out Boots. They say he gonna knock out your fighter. That's what they keep telling me.
And again, and this is not to keep bringing up old shit, but you had an opportunity. You didn't take it. You can't say what you can't be a woulda, coulda, shoulda, nigga. You can't say what you would do to a nigga, what you should do, what you could do when you had the opportunity and you didn't take it over some money. And then when the nigga bring it up, you tell them they pocket watching, but you talking about money and taxes. It's why you didn't take the fight. So what the fuck? But I contradict myself.
You feel like they was capping though when it came to all that
money. It only makes sense. I can't. This ain't no gray area. This shit black and white. Did you get an offer? Yes, you did. The shit has been reported. No bullshit. The shit has been reported. Did you ask for more money or did you sign on the dotted lines? You asked for more money and still ain't signed on the dotted lines. This shit ain't no gray areas. This shit is black and white. You under oath. You got to tell the fucking truth. You got an offer, you didn't take it, but you a woulda, coulda, shoulda nigga and what you should do to somebody.
Hey, Drill, you've been watching boxing for a very long time.
You know that.
Boxing. You got the knowledge. So let me ask you, Brian Norman Jr., how good is he? He's an undefeated world champion, African-American boxer from Atlanta, Georgia. How good is he, man? You know what I'm saying?
He an A+ champion. I fight my fucking fighter, nigga. You are A+ champion now, nigga. You got the overhype you've been looking for, nigga. You are A+ fighter, and I fight my fucking fighter. Stop ducking. You got the offer. You got your fanboys running around here.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Fight my motherfucking fighter, nigga.
Funny as hell, bro. Yeah. So, but how talented is Brian Norman, bro? You said A+. Are you being serious when you say that, or you just?
Nah, I be honest with you, bro, because I'm not high on his skill. I'm not high on his skill set.
Is he better than Adrian Broner when Adrian Broner first came out? When Adrian Broner was undefeated, is he better than a young Adrian Broner? Is he better than like a Tank Davis? Is he like a, you know what I'm saying? How good is he? Is he better than Shane Mosley? Is he like weaker than Shane Mosley? Is he better than Zab Judah?
I give him overall a B. I give him overall a B. And the reason I say that is I'm not high on his jab. I'm not high on his defense. I'm not high on his head movement. Only thing I'm high on is his offense and coming forward. I'm good with footwork. I think he got decent balance.
So Brian Norman versus who better, Brian Norman or a young Sean Porter? When Sean Porter was a young champion.
Sean Porter.
You think Sean Porter would have beat this Brian
Norman? So, man, Sean Porter was deadly, nigga.
What about Norman? They say he deadly. They call
him. Man, bro. Sean Porter actually has boxing ability. I have yet to see Brian Norman's boxing ability. I have yet to see it. Me personally, I have yet to see it. Niggas can call me crazy. I have yet to see it.
So what about
I have yet to see it, bro.
A young Keith Thurman. A young Keith Thurman who was a champion, unified champion in Keith Thurman, who beat Sean Porter.
Bro, Keith Thurman, bro. I don't need the hell. No, Keith Thurman or Sean Porter or Keith Thurman and Brian Norman. Make sure I'm understanding the question.
So all of them, like, so you said Sean Porter.
Sean Porter and Keith Thurman. I'm going with my nigga Sean. I got Sean over Keith Porter.
Keith Thurman or Brian Norman, a young Keith Thurman, a prime Keith Thurman, the one that beat Sean
or Brian Norman. I got Keith Thurman.
Dang, it seems like you kind of sleeping on Norman. Like,
yeah,
like,
you can say how you want to, like, but I feel like I feel
in your son. You did tell Brian Norman Sr. that you said I don't believe in your son.
I don't believe in that nigga. I told him that.
You did tell him that. You
I
still
don't
don't
believe
believe
in that nigga, bro. I don't be capping with these niggas, bro.
so
I
you
be
still
telling
don't
these
believe in
niggas the
Brian
truth.
Norman Jr. You don't believe in him still. After, even after last night,
Bro,
when
watch
he
when
knocked
the
out
fight happens. What happened, bro? Watch when the fight happens. Watch when it happens. Just watch when it happens. We ain't got to do no more talking. He got an offer. It's up to him. When he got to do no more talking, not me or Boots. You got an offer. You was the same. You two niggas was the same niggas up here calling my fighter a duck when he ducked Virgil Ortiz, including myself. Same niggas up here. But then when your fighter do it, you niggas got every excuse under the sun. And when I say that shit, I ain't putting no gray areas in there. I'm keeping that shit black and white. Cause when I keep it 100, you niggas think shit funny. But you niggas can't even keep it 100 because you niggas can't be embarrassed. Nah, keep that shit a buck, nigga. Yeah, keep that shit a buck, nigga. Stop doing that capping shit just to be right or to get somebody to look up to you. Fake ass
they
role
told
model.
me they told me that Jerron Ennis, they don't believe in Jerron Ennis. You said you don't believe in Brian Norman. Well, they telling me they don't believe in Jerron Ennis. They don't
And
believe.
all you had to do was sign the offer. It ain't like it's the other way around. Y'all saying that shit. If you don't believe in us, sign the offer. That's the bullshit I'm talking about. Why is money holding it up? You don't believe in this nigga. He can't beat your son. All this, that, and the other. But you lend a couple $100,000. Stop your motion. You didn't even have to fight there. Why? Like that's what I'm saying. What are we really talking about? If we gonna keep shit 100, we can keep talking. Just like that nigga earlier talking about hypotheticals. There ain't gotta be no hypothetical. You got a fucking offer. This is guaranteed. What you want to do? You gonna let a couple $100,000 stop your motion? Yeah, because you know Dre from P. Cola was in the corner, nigga. Them niggas know young Dre from P. Cola was in that Philly nigga corner, nigga. And they know what time it was when I come. We come to work, nigga. Bosey son, JBE, Jerron Ennis, IBF world champion, welterweight division.
So what y'all gonna do with Stanionis then?
Beat the shit out of that nigga for 12 rounds. If we get the knockout, it come. You know how we rolling.
So
Huh?
you
We
niggas gonna
slipping in
go around?
between punches. We starting off fast, slipping in between punches, not even letting him get his rhythm down because he's a fast starter and he likes to throw a lot of punches, especially when you're on the ropes. So we're gonna keep him in the middle of the ring, keep slipping, keeping that head movement, stepping back, coming forward, huh? Grabbing him when he gets too close and he put his 3 to 4 combinations together like he like to do. He don't like to throw him in the center of the ring. He like to throw him when he got you in the corner on the ropes. So we gonna stay off of that, like I was telling you. So then come to the middle. I say about the 4th, 5th round. That's when we gonna make an adjustment, and that adjustment is gonna be, it's starting in that left, just go right down the pipe, whether it's to the head or the body. And what I mean by that is let them start closing in that distance. They'll start closing in that distance because that power ain't the same anymore. That power ain't the same like the first 3 rounds, right? Because we kept him moving in the center of the ring, not letting him just throw his punches on the ropes and get to a rhythm, right? So now he coming in wild, still wild, and we just sitting there catching him. 1 foot in the tire, 1 foot out the tire. We're gonna do that for the next 4 to 5 rounds. Then we're gonna adapt again and go into that high guard to close out the fight. And let him throw his combinations, continue to wear himself down, and we're gonna put some back on his ass, 3 to 4 punch combinations to close the fight out, and just work him all night. Again, if a knockout slip in between there, and we could put a combination together to slip in between there, and put him off his feet, then guess believe me and Bosey gonna be working on that. But that's the game plan to get him through 12. And I guarantee you, I told them niggas, and they still ain't gonna be able to stop it. I told them niggas and they still ain't gonna be able to stop. That's Jerron Ennis, you talking about the best in the world. Fuck them niggas on. And you shut up all that damn crying. I'm on the phone. Hey, listen, H Money. My fighter is the best at 147, nigga. 147, nigga. He the
What
best.
about Brian Norman Jr.?
He ain't shit compared to my fighter.
Yeah.
I just told y'all we gonna beat Stanionis, and how we gonna beat Barrios. We gonna jab him all fucking night and land that right hand over the top. Huh? We gonna fight him orthodox. We gonna beat him at his own game.
So
Huh?
after Stanionis, who y'all gonna fight against?
Barrios, beat the shit out of him. And
Why
say
not
Brian
Norman?
Norman for last since he want more money.
Why
Say
not
Brian
Norman?
Norman for last since he want more money.
They gonna say y'all ducking Norman in if y'all try to
They
go
can,
fight.
they can say whatever. Norman got. How can you duck a nigga that got a contract? How can I'm gonna say it again? How can you duck a nigga that got a contract? They can
They
say what they
said
want to say. Until
they
that
said you
shit mouth, it ain't gonna mouth for me. How can a nigga duck a nigga that got a contract?
they said now, like you can fight him now. They would say that's like in the past.
He could
But
have fought us then.
they send him a new
And
contract.
this gonna be in the past. And this gonna be in the past because guess what? We gotta fight Standing on this first, so we can't fight him now. So this gonna be in the past. So what you
You
talking
going after
about?
Barrios. So y'all going after Barrios right
Yep.
after Stanionis.
Right
You
after
going
this.
after
And
the
then
WBC. You want the WBC.
we want the WBC, and then Brian Norman gonna get his ass whooped. Or it could be vice versa.
What if
But I
Norman
want
say
Brian
you
Norman
ducking?
last.
What if Norman say you ducking him because since you want to go fight Barrios, who's an easier opponent? They're gonna say you
Nah,
cherry
he
picking.
had opportunity to fight us before we fought Standing on us, and he fought Derek. So he can't say that. He
That's,
actually can't say nothing.
that's what they
He
gonna
got a
say.
contract.
If they said Norman should be next for y'all, not Barrios. They said go
Nah,
straight to
Barrio's gonna
Norman.
be next. He made us wait, so we gonna make him wait. He could have signed on the dotted lines. We
They
wouldn't
gonna
find
say that.
nobody but him. So
They
he
they
made
gonna
us
say
wait. We gonna make him wait. No, don't
well
get
they gonna
don't see. That's what that's what
but
that's
they
what they
gonna
were
try to
saying.
say y'all
Don't get
ducking it.
mad when somebody do you the same way that you do it them. Now, just the same way, and I'm gonna give you the perfect example, just like that Keith Thurman and Errol Spin. Keith didn't want to give Errol the opportunity. Now he want Errol. Errol should just give him an opportunity. Nah, nigga, you made us wait by not accepting the offer we gave you, so we can make you wait. You
But
can do
then
something, but we can't.
then Ben Israel and Green they gonna say you ducking they fighter.
Well,
They gonna
you
say
can say whatever you want to say when you got a contract and you ain't signed the contract. So what they call you? Huh? You got a contract, you ain't signed a contract, but you gonna call my fighter a duck. Sound like contradiction to me. Sounds like contradiction to me. Unless these niggas can't comprehend or don't know what that word actually mean, H
they try
money.
to say y'all lowballed them with that offer. They said they try
Uh,
to say they wanted more. I know that's what they said. They said it was, you know what I'm saying?
but
Hopefully they
it
can
was,
make it
and it
happen.
was a low ball. I never said it wasn't because I told the young man to go get your $3 million. But what you not gonna do is sit up here and be a woulda, coulda, shoulda nigga talking about what you would do to boost and when you what you like boost this, boost that, what you will do to boost, and you had an opportunity and you didn't take the opportunity to do none of those things to this man. You had an opportunity, you didn't take the opportunity. Now you can sit up here and talk shit. Nah, we not gonna do that. And I was the one standing behind you, nigga. You can ask H Money. I was the one standing behind you. Give him 3 million. Don't do him like that. He's a black man. Give him 3 million. So don't sit up here and tell me I ain't got no love for you. But what I'm not gonna do is that you overhype yourself about my motherfucking fighter, nigga. That's what I'm not
They
gonna do.
say they the best. They said they better than your
They not
fighter.
the best, bro. They not the best. They not the best, and we'll prove that shit. And we'll prove that shit, bro.
That's why
We'll
we gotta
prove that
see.
shit.
I want to see
We'll
it.
prove
But
that shit. And like I
when
told you, I
Boots,
always stood on business. We ain't trying for
when
shit.
Boots, yeah, when Boots he beats Stanionis, he gonna be the unified champion. He gonna have the Ring magazine, the lineal. He gonna have bro, 3 belts then. So, bro, they gonna be on Boots. Everybody gonna be saying Boots. He #1 in the welterweight division. That's what they gonna say. Soon as he get the unification, soon as he become the Ring magazine champion, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the world gonna be saying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Brian Norman gotta go get that nigga, man. That's if you want that, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta go get that nigga, man. Because he gonna have 3 of the belts. He got the Ring magazine, the IBF, and he finna have a WBA soon as he beats Stanionis. Strapped up. You know what I'm saying? He got all the belts. So he got to get that belt from Brian Norman if he want to be the undisputed. Like you said, he could go for Warriors. He got to get the WBC. Then he got 4. You know what I'm saying? But you still got Brian Norman who got 1 of the other belts. If you want to be the undisputed champion, you got to fight Brian Norman still. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yeah.
fight that.
And we'll fight him last. He made us wait. We gonna make him wait.
But don't make them wait too long because they gonna be trying to make him. But you know what I'm saying? They gonna say shit. Oh, you made him wait. Oh, you
Nah, we
doing this?
just making him wait one fight. I mean, 2 fights. Standing honest that is already scheduled. You just fought Derek, and then we gonna fight Barrios. Unless you fight Barrios, which then we'll fight somebody else.
He was calling out Barrios too.
That's what I'm saying. He can fight somebody. He can go ahead and schedule a fight. We already fighting standing honest. We can't fight you right now, so you can schedule you another fight and go ahead and fight.
Barrios ain't shit. He ain't shit, bro. I don't even know how he a fucking champion. You know what I'm saying?
Who Barrios?
Yeah, he even win his last one. He got a draw.
Exactly. On Netflix. Exactly. But that's what I'm telling you. All that overhyping these niggas just because they got a world championship is exactly what I'm saying.
Knocking niggas out though. Norman, a world champion who knocked out.
Who the fuck is he knocking out?
Santillion was undefeated.
Man, that was one fucking fighter. What else is going on?
He just knocked
You
out
beat
somebody
one fighter
yesterday.
with a name. What else is going on?
He knocked out somebody yesterday.
Yeah, somebody. A nigga named Derek.
They just look good though. That's why people could talk shit now.
Man, Roy Jones put his hands behind his back versus Glenn Kelly. Nigga, I'm not giving you no credit for that shit. If you can put your both hands behind your back versus a grown ass nigga, I'm not giving you no credit for this win.
You think Norman got hurt though? You feel like
I mean, damn, that's all he did. That's the only thing you can say that nigga did good the whole fight.
Did he get hurt though? Did Norman get hurt in round number 1? Somebody told me that. Dover told me that.
He did.
Damn, for real?
He did.
Damn, imagine if Boots hit him like that. And Boots, he way faster than that one dude, Derek. And Boots, he got more power. He got more power. He faster. He got more skills. He bigger. He younger.
And another thing is, if Boots hurt you, he ain't gonna let up that easy. Only thing Brian had to do was grab that nigga. If he had any boxing knowledge, he would have pushed Brian Norman off him. Knew them legs were still weak and threw that damn left so fast and came back with the right.
You think Brian Norman want that smoke with Boots though? You think he
don't?
Man, he be talking. They say they do though. They him and his daddy. They said they want that smoke with Boots. That's why you got into it with them. Because you don't believe them niggas.
Hey, I put it on everything I love, nigga. Them niggas will pull a Kid Austin, and I stand on that. But they won't show up to the press conference. They not showing up to the press conference, and they not showing up to the fight, nigga. They gonna be rolling around telling me they got a 48-hour virus, nigga. They not pulling up. They not pulling up. You got a whole offer. You doing all that whooping with a whole offer, my nigga. You ain't pulling up. They gonna pull a Kid Austin on you. Don't want to fight.
Yeah, but they said Kid Austin got sick. He was sick. That's why he
did. I bet he did.
Voice, he got sick. They said a couple of other fighters they said
he wasn't. The voice, I believe, got sick.
So y'all don't believe that?
Not Kid Austin.
What about you believe Daniel?
Yep.
But
Daniel, a true fighter and a true champion. I don't believe Kid Austin.
It happened to another fighter. So you know what I'm saying? You don't believe damn.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, Brian Norman gonna be the next one to do it.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Nigga scared to lose that O. That O2 value. You can mark him when you got that O.
You try to keep hold on to that.
You gonna lose that O.
Hold on to the belt that he got.
Yep. Hold on to that belt and that O. When you lose that O, that marketing go out the window for you. Because at the end of the day, you gonna get money and you can get yourself back to that position, but it'll never be the same. So you try to protect it as long as possible. So I understand.
What about his punching power? Did that impress you? Like, do you feel like Brian Norman got power? He knocked that nigga out, or you was like, he just knocked out
power? Yes, I know he has power, so it didn't impress me or shock me. I mean, that's a great attribute to have, but you got to have more than just power.
So do you feel like the dude that he knocked out wasn't really shit? Like, you're not impressed because he knocked out a bum? Like, it's a bum nigga that he knocked out.
Facts. Who the
Okay,
fuck was him?
exactly. So you're not impressed because he knocked out a bum. So if he knocked out like a fighter, like you know what I'm saying, somebody good, like a you know what I'm saying, a fighter that
Yeah.
you respect, somebody, you know what I'm saying. So who do you want to see him fight against if it's not Boots? So you know what I'm saying. You said Boots. He going after Barrios after Stanionis. So who you want to see Norman mix it up with? Who you want to see Norman fight against? That a fighter that you would respect it if he knock him out. Like you say, oh, he knocked this nigga out. Okay, I
But it's not
respect that.
really
You
nobody
gonna
at
give
the
him the
welterweight
credit.
division
Who
that can really give him that respect. So if Boots ain't fighting Barrios next, while Boots in line with this, I will be going after Barrios, and can't nobody hate on him for that because you're going to get another belt. So now there's no more belts out there. Boots, I'm the only one left. So I'm not telling you to go out there and find somebody to respect and put yourself in no situation. I'm telling you to go out and move smart. And when that opportunity comes, don't duck it. Don't say it ain't enough money. Don't make a million excuses. Just take the fight and do it. So at that point, you eliminate Barrios. You're the only man standing for Boots. He want to be undisputed like he said he was. He ducked Virgil to be undisputed. This is your opportunity. And at this point, now you do deserve $3 million if they didn't think you deserved $3 million before. And you get a chance to show if you can really beat Boots, what I know you can't do.
Yep. Hell yeah. So, Cage Real, bro, what you think about Cam Ward, though, real quick, bro? You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be the number one pick in the NFL draft. Do you feel like that's the right pick? Or do you feel like Travis Hunter should be number one? Or you feel like Cam
Ward working out?
Huh?
Did you see Cam Ward working out?
Yeah, nigga. Of course. You know that.
Best in the world.
He the truth, nigga. So Cam Ward or your boy Travis Hunter, if you had the number one pick, if you was the Tennessee Titans and you had the number one pick in the 2025 NFL draft, who would you pick? Travis Hunter, or would you take Cam Ward, your franchise quarterback, the one that you're gonna build your whole team around? Or would you take your favorite player, really, who you say the best you've ever seen before, Travis Hunter? Or you gonna take that quarterback, nigga, Cam Ward, like with Joe Montana, nigga? You know what I'm saying? He like the black Joe Montana out there, nigga. Cam Ward.
To be honest with you, see, when it comes down to the draft, you got to look at more to that. Now, who got that second pick? I think it's the Giants, right?
I think they number 3.
Who got the second
number
pick?
3? Cleveland. Don't Cleveland got number 2?
Ain't nowhere in hell.
Cleveland Browns.
Nowhere in hell. There's nowhere in hell.
Oh, Cam probably don't know. Cam said Brian Norman versus Boots Ennis 50-50. Cam said it's a 50-50. It could go either way. He said Brian Norman right there with Boots on the same level, a 50-50. That means he can go either way. You know what I'm saying? That's like a flip of the coin. You never, you know what I'm saying? 50-50. How you feel about that? He's saying Brian Norman right there on the same level with your fighter. And he said 100 standing on business behind that comment. You know what I'm saying? That's his opinion. How you feel like? I know you disagree with that. You already told me Brian Norman ain't shit and he not fucking with your fighter. He can't fuck with your fighter. You said your fighter the best in the world. He said that, nah, Cam. Cage said Boots is way better than Brian Norman. That's what Cage said. He said Boots on a different level.
Yeah, the skill set is totally different.
Yep.
And with the Cleveland Browns having the second pick, there's no way in hell I want Travis Hunter to go there. So I have Travis Hunter go first. If it's me, if I'm Tennessee, I'm taking Travis Hunter. I don't want him to go to Cleveland in the AFC with me. No. So,
but I'm saying, so you, if you the Tennessee Titans, you picking Cam Ward or Travis Hunter? Just you though. You gonna stick with Cam Ward? Or you feel like
I know they need a quarterback, Cam Ward.
Okay, bet Cam Ward, bet. What about Shador? How
He
you
need to
feel
go
about
to the
Shador?
Giants. He better not go to Cleveland.
How good is he? Because you never really told me much about Shador Sanders. Like, I know you really like Cam Ward, but how far is Shador Sanders away from? How far is he behind Cam Ward at number 2, and as the number 2 quarterback for you?
He's great with a headset on. That's about as good as he is to me. He need to be on the sideline within the personnel group, the quarterback coach. I always tell you, he great at that aspect. He need to keep studying the game. Like I told you, him and Lamar Jackson just ain't it.
You talking about Shador Sanders? Shador?
Exactly what I'm talking about. And Deion can come after me if he want to. Your son ain't it, just like Lamar Jackson ain't it.
Why he got so much like hype around him? Because I see he putting up a lot of numbers.
The same reason that Lamar Jackson got hype around him. He can run for 5 touchdowns and throw for 4, which is cool and all.
He's not a runner though like that.
But can't create when you ain't got, and that's why he can't create when he ain't got them 5 in front of him. That's exactly what I'm telling you. You ain't got the check down ability as a Lamar Jackson. You ain't got the athleticism as a Lamar Jackson. You do all right, but Lamar Jackson ain't even elite in my opinion. So neither you will never be elite.
So who you like better? Who you like better? Jackson Dart, the quarterback for Ole Miss, the Ole Miss quarterback, or do you like Shador Sanders better?
Out of just them two, shit, I go with I go with Shador.
Okay, bet. Gotcha. You feel like Cam Ward is like on a different level?
Yeah, he on a different level. Did you see that nigga work? Man, that nigga.
So it's like Boots and Brian Norman. He on a different level.
Right. Two niggas ain't in the same. I mean, right. Exactly. Niggas ain't like that.
Damn, got you. I'm happy you told me, bro. I can't wait for that NFL draft though, bro.
Like you had to tell him, Cam Ward came. He ain't really come from out of nowhere, but niggas went on. I told you that nigga was gonna be special this last year, and what he lived up to be special.
Oh, he came out of nowhere, bro. You was the first one telling me about that nigga. Like my nigga Cam been telling me about everybody, but I'm pretty sure he knew who he was. He knew Cam Ward, but he probably forgot to tell me about that nigga. You was the first one to tell me, like, H Money, that's my quarterback, Cam Ward. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, for real, who that nigga is? Because he was telling me about everybody. I think he forgot that nigga though, bro. That nigga the truth though. You was right. Number 1 pick now though, bro. You know your football, bro. I'll give you that, bro. You know your shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, so answer this for me. Who does he play like? Cam Ward. Like a quarterback. Name a quarterback he play like, bro.
You remember Warren Moon?
Warren Moon? Warren Moon. Yeah. I went to the same high school with that nigga for real. I mean, he older than me, but
Warren Moon, that nigga was different. That's taking them snaps, and then he remind me so much of Cam Ward.
What about
Ward
like
so much of him?
Patrick Mahomes? He don't play like Patrick Mahomes?
Hell no.
Cam Ward? Why not?
It's a different type of poise behind the center, under center. It's a different type of.
He could be better than Patrick Mahomes. You think he could be better than Patrick Mahomes? Yeah. Huh? You don't think he could be that good?
It ain't about being that good. It's about the teams. Ain't no one Super Bowl. That nigga Pat always had playmakers. Like niggas make him better, just like he make niggas better. Like for real. I ain't gonna cap on that. Like so. Individually, I think they got some of the same attributes. I just think Patrick Mahomes is a little bit more athletic and can do a little bit more than Cam Ward. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But if we just talk about the basic arm strength, running ability, pocket passing ability, just regular quarterback shit, yeah, they on the same damn level. It's just the extra shit. It's the extra shit and the experience and the way, man, Pat different in so many different ways, bro. It's hard to compare that nigga with anybody that's under him. because we have yet to see what they can do on that level. We know what Pat can do on that level in certain situations, been in all different type of situations in his first 7 years, 4 to 7 years he was in the league. So we gotta continue to see how Cam and Shador and them grow and to see what happens. But I don't want to.
What about the quarterback from like Texas? The Texas quarterback, the nigga
Quinn Ewers.
What you think about him?
I think he's a hell of a quarterback. I think the one that we just got from Georgia is a good quarterback. He just crazy as hell from leaving Kirby Smart system. But
yeah.
I think Quinn Ewers is a hell of a quarterback. I think Archie is a hell of a quarterback. Archie, he can do his stuff too. It's coming in time, bro. That shit is a different level. And niggas don't understand that shit. You got to give me 2 years to see what you can do or what you're capable of before I can just say you going to shine in the NFL. That shit don't work like that.
Yep. You think Cam Ward should be the rookie of the year? You think so?
If he play his ass off and his team play for him, you got to. That's why I say it ain't always about that field. How them niggas feeling in that locker room about your ass? Are they going to play for you? Or are they going to play hard for you?
So what made Cam Ward so good, bro? Like, you know
leadership ability. That's what I'm telling you. It's on and off the field. It's what you doing. The leadership.
What about his playmaking ability?
That comes with that leadership, because if you lean the team right, your playmaker's gonna be there to make the plays for you, right? That's all falling in the same bracket. You lead that team right, they're gonna make the plays for you. You got to be a leader. That's why I say you got to give me the first 2 years. College, I can see what Cam Newton finna come out there and do. What Travis Hunter finna come out there and do. Well, Mark Ingram finna come, Reggie Bush, shit, Trent Richards. I can see what they finna come out there and do. On that pro level, that's totally different, my nigga. Derrick Henry supposed to be this so big back, this 6'4", 200 pounds. Such a big
beast, okay.
Hey, still ain't won no damn shit.
There you go again. You just go by who win the Super Bowl.
No. I'm just telling you that the team has to play the part too. That's I'm trying to tell you. We were saying the same. The team has to play the part too, because you can't do that shit by yourself.
You didn't play for a great franchise. You damn near got to be on the right franchise.
The Baltimore Ravens with y'all boy Lamar Jackson and the head coach John Harbaugh.
Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, he just played 1 year.
Hey, sometimes that's all it takes.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey,
but look, come on, bro.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, listen, when you put the right personnel together, it only take 1 or 2 pieces to add with that shit. Saquon Barkley been with the Eagles how long? Okay, then.
Lamar Jackson, the best.
Lamar Jackson, how many MVPs the Eagles got there won it, and I think Saquon ain't been with the Eagles. What he been 1 or 2 years at the moment?
The Eagles are a team. The Eagles, that's a team.
The Ravens are a team.
So yeah, he's still the best player though. Who was the best player?
Lamar.
LJ. LJ.
Pat Mahomes, way better.
Bro, look at, he had a better year last year than his MVP season. Look at his bro. This was the best year he ever had, bro. His team just didn't win a Super Bowl, but the nigga putting up crazy numbers. I know they gave the MVP to Josh Allen, but nigga Lamar had his best year. Nigga Lamar is that nigga, bro. Come on, bro. Give Lamar
Derek Fisher his credit, bro.
Stop ain't on Derek Fisher. Best nigga. How many? Nah, Derek Fisher wasn't an MVP. He never won an MVP. That's you see what I'm saying? That nigga ain't never even made an All-Star game. He ain't never been an All-Star. Nigga, Lamar Jackson like Pro Bowl every year. He in Pro Bowl. He's the MVP. Like 2.
He's not a league, bro.
Yes, he is, nigga. Yes, he is. Why? Because he didn't win a Super Bowl.
That nigga can't get over the hump. He can't lead his team over that hump. He ain't gonna never be able to do it. It's just some players that can't do that.
You gotta think about the coaching, and then you gotta think about the team around.
Everybody want to.
Nigga, Patrick Mahomes had
everybody want to talk about how good Aaron Rodgers was. Everyone talking about how good Aaron Rodgers was, and then everyone say, "Oh, you only said that because you only won 1 ring." You only said, "No, it wasn't that."
Lamar Jackson played with Andy Reid, he would have won the Super Bowl, bro. Trust me. If Andy
Lamar
Reid was his
Jackson,
head
Aaron
coach,
Rodgers, all them
he would
boys
have won
on
the
the same level. Them boys not elite. You got to be elite out here on the
Lamar
NFL level.
Jackson on Kansas City. If you put him on the Kansas City, trust me, he would have won at least one Super Bowl already.
He had the same person,
Believe
the
that.
same personnel, if not a better defense.
No, he never had a Tyreek Hill. He never had
He had
Tyreek
an
Hill.
Odell Beckham.
He never had Travis Hill. He never had Andy Reid, the head coach.
He had John
Andy
Harbaugh.
Reid, bro, the best coach. He's not Andy Reid. Come on, bro. Andy Reid make everybody better, bro. He was taking Philly to the Super Bowl with Donovan McNabb and them niggas back then. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't win it. But he was a winning coach. He always was. Bro.
John Harbaugh always
you know
was one of the best to do.
Yeah, but he's not better than Andy Reid. Andy Reid is an offense coach. He's never the greatest football coach ever to me, or one of them, because he more like offense. And Sean Harbaugh, I think he's like a defensive coach. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of different.
Yeah, it's a big difference when you look at it. It's all in what you like. But I don't know, man. It's I don't know. You take him and put him off that team and put him in a different system. He might succeed or he might not. You never know. I don't think it'll ever happen because if the Ravens let Lamar go, that'll be a stupid ass move. So he's stuck with the Ravens. I mean, again, I ain't trying to be no woulda, coulda, shoulda nigga. Exactly. I want to see what you gonna do with the Ravens. They always told me defense win championships. Nigga, the Ravens ain't never had no bad defense since I've been alive. Get over the hump. Make it happen. Be the quarterback these niggas hyping you up to be.
He is, bro. That's why he keep winning MVPs. That's why he's always a Pro Bowler every year. Every year he's going to the Pro Bowl. He's getting better and better every time, bro.
We gonna see if he ever get over this hump. Shit, I wouldn't give a damn if they goddamn won off all field goals. Nigga, just get over the hump. Show me you deserve to be in that elite conversation. It's not only about rings, but that's one of the aspects.
He did. He won an MVP. He did, my nigga. He goes to the Pro Bowl. He's a Pro Bowler. He's all pro. He's all pro NFL every
going
year.
To the Hall of Fame. With them numbers he got, he going to the Hall of Fame.
Bro, Lamar Jackson, he the best. He the best, bro. And my nigga Milroe, he the next Lamar Jackson, bro. I told you about Milroe. I kept telling you. Now, come on, nigga. I can't wait. They said Pittsburgh Steelers, they want that nigga, bro. Wait, if you go to Pittsburgh, bro, it's over with, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson got to see that nigga. I'm telling you.
Twice a year.
That nigga, bro. Milroe, he got talent, K-Drill. His arm is crazy. And then that nigga fast.
They got to put in the first 2 years, bro.
That nigga ran a 4.37 as a quarterback.
In the first 2 years, that shit ain't gonna be easy, bro.
Huh?
I say you got to put in the first 2 years. That shit ain't gonna be easy, bro. I'm telling that shit is not easy.
I think he might make it look easy. Lamar did it. Why he can't do it? I know he not Lamar, but he might be better than Lamar. You know what I'm saying? One day, what you think about Jalen Daniels? Yeah, Jalen Daniels, the quarterback for the Commandos.
I think everybody that had a good season on Washington ended up splitting up on that team because they all gonna want more money, and ain't half of them damn superstars.
They just got Deebo Samuels. I think he won the Rookie of the Year. He won Rookie of the Year. That nigga, bro. Jalen Daniels
from 49ers.
Huh?
From the 49ers, Deebo Samuels.
Yeah, he went to the Commandos. He played with
him and Scary Terry over there.
Yup. They got a lot of niggas. They got some more niggas too.
So yeah, let's see what they do. They might, man. Them and the Eagles got to see each other twice a year.
Yeah, they went to the NFC Championship. They almost went to the Super Bowl.
Them and the Eagles got to see each other twice. Just like if Milroe go to the Steelers, they got to see. They gonna have to see because Washington and the Eagles in the NFC East. That shit gonna be right about tight. That's gonna be a good game.
Hell yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to see what the nigga Penn is gonna do with Atlanta. Atlanta down there in the South.
What you think about him?
I don't know, man. I think one of them quarterbacks either gonna end up getting traded or Dallas gonna have to draft him a quarterback because I think Dak done. So I don't know, man. Hopefully, one of the boys can get over there with the Cowboys and make them some money with Jerry. I don't know. We gonna see. We definitely gonna see. I think New Orleans need to figure out what they're gonna do at the quarterback position and try to get one of these boys.
They trying to make a trade for Joe Mixon. You know, Joe Mixon, he played for Tennessee. He got drafted to the Patriots. You know, he was
Who's
the
trying to
backup
make a
quarterback.
trade for him?
The Saints. They said
That's what I'm saying. They need a damn quarter. It's a couple of teams out there that need a quarterback. Hell, if you ask me, I think Bo Nix and Sean Payton finna get on the run, and y'all niggas better watch out for them.
You like Bo Nix?
Bo Nix and Sean Payton. Sean Payton is an offensive coach. How you like? And with Bo Nix, how he can read defenses, I think that's gonna be a good fit for the whole organization.
Yeah. You like Bo Nix? He's a good quarterback. He's
Shit,
nice.
I've been liking Bo Nix in Auburn. I've been watching Bo Nix in Auburn.
He started off
Yeah, he went to
at
Auburn and
Auburn.
Oregon. Auburn and Oregon. Yeah, I've been watching him since them days. Bo Nix been that guy.
Because I know you know your football. You've been keeping up with it. So, what you think about that quarterback for Ohio State? Ohio State quarterback Will Campbell. He won the national championship. The quarterback, they quarterback. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. What about him?
Yeah, what you think? You know, what's his name? Will Howard or Will Campbell? What's that nigga name?
Will Howard.
What you think about him? He had a good year. I looked at his numbers, bro. He putting up crazy numbers. Him and that wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Jeremiah Smith. That wide receiver. They was putting up crazy numbers. What you think about him? What you think he going? You think he could be like a franchise quarterback? That nigga right there.
And I'm gonna tell you why I think the boy IQ is through the roof, like your boy Justin Herbert out there with the Chargers.
For real, he nice like that. Will Howard.
The boy IQ is through the roof. Huh?
Man, you ready, Kendra? I watched the footage on that nigga. He looked like he a great quarterback, bro.
The
like,
IQ on
that
Will
nigga
Howard is the identical IQ of that Chargers quarterback, Justin Herbert. Them boys can shine. Them boys can play. Them boys can flat out play some damn football. You can hate on them if you want to. Them niggas can play. And he ain't had no damn bad season with Jim Harbaugh. Them boys can flat out play. The way Andrew Luck and Matthew Stafford can read and read the defense and they got the IQ, that's how that boy Will Howard plays football, man. Reminds me a lot of Joe Burrow as well. And I think he can do something in the league like Joe Burrow. He's on the right team.
The great quarterbacks, Case real, bro. You said
Will Howard is that guy. Because he understands the game. He know he ain't got to do too much as long as he pay his role. Everything else is gonna play into play. That's what I'm trying to say. So like everybody ain't got to be.
So he's one of your favorite quarterbacks in the NFL draft right now. That nigga, him and Cam Ward.
Yeah, right.
You said Shador.
Okay,
bet. I did. I'm like, yo, I like this nigga, bro. The way he play football, bro. He know what he doing. He's sharp too. He's sharp as fuck, bro.
Yeah, he's saying. I mean, Anthony. Yeah. I don't know.
They gotta sleep on that nigga, bro.
I thought Jacoby Brissett was gonna be a big ticket, but he flopped.
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
Good, like backup quarterback. He ain't no franchise.
At all.
You might be right, Will Howard. I'm happy I asked you about that nigga, K-Drill, because the film that I watched that nigga, I'm like, yo, he could be a franchise quarterback, bro. He's sharp as fuck, K-Drill.
I'm telling you, and his IQ is amazing.
Why you think they sleeping on him? He just won a national championship. They got him like third round, fourth round. They got him like. They don't got him in the first round or even like the second round.
That's fine. His money gonna come.
He slept off.
This money don't come because see that shit is all about that NIL right now. Money got to make money for all them guys. So they looking at the big picture. Who Deion Sanders' son, Cam Ward, Deion Sanders' godson. They looking at all them boys.
Sanders, they be hyping him up just because he's that, because he Deion Sanders' son. Like
It's
sound like LeBron
just like
James.
they did with Barney. And now he all mad at Stephen A. Smith with that bullshit.
You don't think he really is that nigga? So Shador ain't that nigga like they try to make it seem. Like he,
Yeah, all right.
so if he wasn't Deion Sanders,
They had a G League in the NFL. That's where he'll be starting off at.
so I'm saying, so if he wasn't Deion Sanders' son, do you think he'll still be like a top 5 pick?
No,
Top 5 pick.
no, it's not with their season they had at Colorado. Niggas
For real?
old, man.
Did he have a good year like that?
Didn't the nigga almost get sacked 50 times?
Okay. It wasn't like the offensive line. Was it his fault or the offensive line?
I mean, shit, it's a team sport. So, I don't know. Like I said, show me where. Show me. You gotta show me. You got a good run at Jackson State.
So out of all the quarterbacks that I brought up to you, who do you like the best? So you said Cam Ward number 1 for sure. So you got Shador number 2 or Will Howard number 2 or you know what I'm saying? Wait, who would you say?
I mean, if you ask me to actually field play, I'd say Will Howard over Shador. Yeah, definitely. I say Paxton over Shador. I mean, they right neck and neck. I put them at tie. I think Shador over. I mean, I'll take Shador over Paxton, but not Paxton. I meant to say what's the one out of Texas?
Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart.
No, not Jackson Dart from Ole Miss. The one out of Texas, Quinn Ewing.
Yeah, Quinn.
Yeah, I'll put Cam, Quinn, Will, then Quinn, then Shador.
He asked me who I think Matthew Stafford Hall of Fame. Hell yeah, Matthew Stafford Hall of Fame. He probably my favorite quarterback ever. Him and Dan Marino and Matthew Stafford. Yeah, Matthew Stafford really like my favorite quarterback, of course. Damn right. I think he's one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Yeah. Matthew Stafford, that nigga, he's still a great quarterback. Hey, Drill, he the only player I ever seen do this before. He threw the ball like 100 yards, like from one side of the field to the other side. Like, that's the only player I've ever seen anybody do that. He the only one could do it, bro. That nigga arm is crazy. When he played with that nigga Calvin Johnson, that shit was different, nigga. He just played with the Detroit Lions. You know what I'm saying? He only had Calvin Johnson. He didn't have nobody else. That's why Calvin Johnson retired. He retired from football. They couldn't win. You know what I'm saying?
He said they couldn't win.
Yeah,
Matthew Stafford definitely a Hall of Famer.
Man, his arm is crazy. And I used to like Brett Favre. Brett Favre was my favorite football player. That's what I started loving football because of Brett Favre. And Brett Favre was that back in the day. That was my nigga. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I remember when the Broncos beat Green Bay in the Super Bowl that year. I was mad as fuck. I used to love Green Bay. Green Bay was my team though back in the days, bro.
Man, I used to fuck with John
Terrell Davis.
Terrell
Davis beat us. Nigga. It was Terrell Davis and John Elway. They beat Green Bay in the Super Bowl, nigga. I was mad as fuck. Terrell Davis was that nigga back in the day. Terrell Davis, nigga. He ran
John Lynch was that nigga back in the day.
Oh, John Lynch, that white nigga. He was cracking. He was cracking.
In Tampa Bay. Yeah, and Tampa Bay. He was different in 2002.
Brooks from Florida. Derek Brooks was my favorite linebacker.
Derek Brooks from Pensacola.
Man, that was my favorite linebacker. That nigga,
hey, Derek Brooks. When you got Derek Brooks at middle linebacker, you got fucking John Lynch at strong safety. Ain't nobody fucking with that team.
You got Warren Sapp on the D line, and my nigga Simeon Rice. Simeon Rice
got
was a
Barber shutting the shit down on the corner. Then you had Rondé shutting shit down on the corner.
Rondé Barber, Rondé Barber was that nigga. Rondé was that nigga, bro.
Yeah, that team was awesome.
Yeah.
That shit reminded me when Ed Reed and motherfucking Brady was out there doing their stuff.
Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, nigga. Ed Reed was my nigga, bro. Sean Taylor was my nigga, but they killed that nigga, bro. Somebody killed him.
Taylor was different, bro.
Taylor was that nigga.
That nigga was gonna be different. Washington didn't even know what they had, nigga. Washington did not know what the fuck but that nigga was so different.
My favorite tight end though back in the day was my nigga Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis was my nigga, Cage, bro, for the 49ers though.
Yeah.
Vernon Davis.
Cool.
The nigga, he was a top nigga. Vernon Davis, nigga.
You had Antonio Gates going through that shit. You had Vernon Davis back there. You had Tony Gonzalez. You had some tight ends. Kellen Winslow. You had some boys. You had some boys. Yeah, it was Jeremy Shockey was playing in, I think. A lot of them.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Too many for me to
Antonio Gates.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, man, it was a lot of tight ends. That's why I say it's hard to say who.
That nigga Jimmy Graham was a great tight end. Jimmy Graham, he fucking Graham.
Yeah, some boy Dallas Clark.
Yeah,
Dallas used to catch that bitch for Peyton. And Tom. Shit, he's up playing for both of the greats.
What about Jason Witten?
Jason Witten with the Cowboys? Then it was some tight ends, bro. That's why I say it hard to say who, man.
My favorite tight end.
Oh man, now that's so fucking hard.
Shannon Sharp.
Shit, it's a boys, man.
What about Shannon?
Shannon Sharp. Shit. Damn, see that? I don't know the fate. I don't know. It's too many of them. All them niggas can play. Tight end is a different position, man. You got to be able to block and go out for routes and shit. So, man, Shannon Sharp was one of the ones I say was the best to do it. I definitely got to give it to Jeremy Shockey, Tony Gonzalez. Shit, it's a lot of them. Vernon Davis, Antonio Gates. It's too many to say, bro. A lot of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. I used to like my nigga Shannon Sharp though. Shannon Sharp was like the original.
Yeah, that's just like saying who was the best defensive end. It's a lot of them motherfuckers. God damn.
I used to like Dwight Freeney though. My nigga Dwight Freeney.
Yeah, number 93.
Robert Mathis for the Colts.
Yeah, Robbie, yeah.
Michael Strahan, he was a motherfucking Michael
Strahan.
Yo, you gotta go back. Reggie White, Bruce Smith. Them like old school niggas. Reggie White and Bruce Smith.
Green Bay Packers.
Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo. My nigga Bruce Smith. He was a motherfucker back then, nigga. That nigga Bruce, I'm telling you, that nigga Bruce Smith, nigga.
Yeah. He was so special.
I can't wait for the draft, though, man. Can't wait, bro. Yeah. Got some boxing coming up this Saturday, Cage, bro. I want you to watch that shit, bro. They got this new fighter I've been watching. I'm gonna send him to you. That nigga tough, though, a Dominican. He fight at 126. I think he'll knock out Shushu. Shushu be woofing like that. Dang, Isaiah Stewart got in another fight in the NBA. Isaiah Smith always fighting somebody. I love this nigga, bro. You know Isaiah Stewart. You know Isaiah Stewart for the Detroit Pistons? Man, he be whooping niggas' asses in the NBA, bro.
I'm surprised they ain't
no. I know you've been keeping up with the NBA though, bro. You said the Lakers and Houston's in the play?
They playing, and they got the toughest remaining schedules, both of them in the NBA, and they play each other Monday.
Them niggas was getting active, Pedro. The Detroit Pistons and the Minnesota Timberwolves. That nigga Isaiah Stewart putting hands on niggas.
That nigga finna, hey,
No joke. NBA, they used to be like fighting though back in the day though. Nigga.
Yeah, they'll inject your ass these days.
Oh yeah,
And
sure.
fine.
Remember Rondo had put hands on that nigga Chris Paul not too long ago. Rondo sucker punched that nigga. So Chris Paul came back with some shit though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's
Hell yeah, my boy. But shit, AK Drill, pull up on me tomorrow, my nigga. We gonna do it again, my dog. You already know. Love, my boy. You know what's up. All right, my boy.